We would be honored if you would join us.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Will not be turned. You will be destroyed.
Dark side of the Force, and you achieve a power greater than any Jedi.
It is pointless to resist, my son.
If you will not be turned, you will be destroyed.
Don't underestimate the Force.
You're fulfilling your destiny.
Salute everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon to everyone. Game 2 of the rivalry, the critical series. Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees. Yankees drew first blood last night with a wonderful victory. To salute to Maria, salute to I Am Healed, salute to Cooper. We all salute everyone that's in the building. I can't wait to get this balls and strikes called. I am excited. I am giddy. A long day for the Bronx Sports Jedi Network, but man, second phase of the program. I am stoked. I'm glad to see you, Cooper. Again, I say hello. Salute to everyone. Let's go with the lineups. And here we go for the visiting New York Yankees. Brett the Hitman Gardner in center field, followed by the right fielder, Aaron Judge. At first base, Anthony Rizzo. The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In left field, Joey Gallo. Second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Behind the plate, Gary Sanchez. At third, a rare start for Rougned Odor. And batting at shortstop, batting ninth, Gio Urshela. Now, Odor is put in the third due to giving DJ LeMahieu a day off. He's a little sore, a little bit of an injury bug. Nothing too serious, but it's good to see me back in the lineup, getting some at-bats. And for the home Boston Red Sox, here is at center fielder, Enrique Kike Hernandez. At right field, Hunter Renfroe. Third base, Rafael Devers. Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. In left field today, Kyle Schwarber. At first base, Bobby Dobek. Behind the plate, our old friend, Kevin Pilecki. And the second baseman, Jose, I'm not related to Enrique or Julio Iglesias. And of course, the pitchers for tonight is Nestor Cortes Jr. and Nick Pivetta for the matchup tonight. I can't wait to call balls and strikes. Salute there. And I appreciate everyone there. What is your, and I am here. Kev, what is your favorite part of the season that builds up to the postseason or the postseason itself? Me personally, I'm a baseball junkie, so I relish everything. I am here from opening day for the first pitch, that new hope, that spring training, that it brings new hope, new life into the season, a new season. You start off with a clean slate and you paint. You're gonna paint the picture that is called your season of that upcoming year. I like it all. All-Star break to see, or actually, first part of it is the first quarter of the season when you get to the Memorial Day weekend. You take the temperature of your team, you see where you're at in the standings, so forth, and what you need to look forward to. Then you go to All-Star break. Okay, you see what you need, you see what your team needs, and so forth. And I, personally, as a baseball junkie, I relish all of it, leading up to the postseason, and then the dog days of August, and now in September, watching scoreboard, checking up on what other teams are doing, being invested. So me personally, I gotta be greedy. I like the whole part of the whole season. I'm just a junkie, I relish the whole 182 games season. I'm one that I really get into it all. So that's a great question there, and salute to you. I am here, and I can't wait to get this balls and strikes. Thank you, chat. You guys always support the program and make this watch along so fun and so enjoyable. And I want to thank you guys. I'm almost 30 subscribers away from the 1,000 mark, and let's hopefully tonight and by tomorrow night we get that 1,000 mark, and hit that thumbs up and a subscribe, share the program. Someone who likes baseball and appreciates what is being done here. I definitely appreciate that you share it with someone, let them know, and hey, look what's going on over here in the Jedi Network. Later tonight we're gonna have the MMA program to cap off the triple header on the network. We'll Chef Dan and Austin, my son, and I'll be popping in and out. But after I'm done here, probably gonna have dinner. Spend time with my wife for a little while, and then come back on the close out the triple header. So I can't wait. Balls and strikes will be coming soon. They said 4:10 start. I wanted to come on 10 minutes prior to starting, just to get a feel and say hello, and also run that new long intro of the Star Wars theme, the Evil Empire. The Red Sox call the Yankees the Evil Empire, and the rise of the Evil Empire to take over the wild card today. Today, if the Yankees win, they tie the wild card. They have a 2-game lead on the Toronto Blue Jays for the final wild card. And not for nothing, don't look now, Seattle caught Toronto now. So Seattle and Blue Jays are tied for that third, trying to climb up in that wild card. The Mariners are surging, and we shall see. And Garner's going to have to be patient and at least make Pivetta work, because what happened last night. Yeah, they got to continue that good positive vibe, and if they work the count and yesterday they had the perfect first inning to start off a series, and you can't ask for anything more. Gleyber Torres is on fire right now. He's batting over close to 300 in a 10-game hitting streak, by the way. And Gleyber Torres moving to second base calmed the guy's nerve. He started focus, and also he found out he's going to be a daddy. He's going to have a baby boy. And I know you say that's outside in your professionals, but that also weighs in on you. He's a very. I've been following Gleyber Torres before he came up in the majors. He's a very he loves his wife, his family. He's a family oriented, loves his wife, and knowing that they're gonna have this child and expecting a young boy. I know him and his dad, also a good friend that follows me on Twitter, and we minor interaction, not much, but his dad is also a good man, a good family principles, and I know that also weighed on him, and that's like a relief off his shoulder. Now he doesn't have to worry about the defense and so forth. I know that's extracurricular stuff, but it also weighs down. We're all human. We all have issues and problems that we think of, and sometimes we can't separate it and bring it to work, so forth. But I think this is going to give him a focus, and it's coming at the right time at the end of the season. So Gleyber's on fire. Giancarlo Stanton is on fire. And Fenway, in 19 games, he's batting .378 with 3 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 1,055 OBS. So we got Nick Pivetta pitching tonight. And he's pitching with 28 starts, a 9-7, 4.63 ERA, and 144 innings, 63 walks, 159 strikeouts. He's given up 23 home runs. He's been struggling lately, so batting average. So he had a really good first half. The second half, he's come back down to earth, and teams have been hitting him, and he's struggled his last few starts. So we shall see how the Yankees are going to approach that. And we got Nestor Cortes for the New York Yankees, a 2-2 record, a 2.79 ERA. He had a no decision last time against the Rangers, but look for him to try to give the Yankees little length. But the Yankees got a full complement of relievers. You got Severino, who could come out of the pen. You got also you got Michael King that they're really high on, and also Domingo Germán has been activated. So look for Domingo Germán to get a relief appearance. So the Yankees are loaded in that bullpen in the middle relief part, and they of course they're going to want to win this game. So we'll sure know there. And it says here, I know that Kev, the wildcard spots are coming down to the wire. I can only imagine how all the teams and fan base feel. I agree with you. I agree with you. Excuse me. The Red Sox goes like this: Schwarber in left, Hernandez in center, Bradford in right, Devers at third, Bogarts at short, Iglesias at second, Dahlback at first, and behind the plate, Plawecki. Yeah, I could imagine every fan base sitting by the seat of the pants, watching the watch-alongs or watching scoreboard watching and so forth. So anyone out there that's listening, if you're a Toronto Blue Jay fan or any other, we join you. Come join us. So we're ready for the first pitch, and here it comes. Ball outside. So outside for a ball. Here's Gardner batting .223, 9 home runs, 36 RBIs, a 692 OBS. The lefty and the veteran Gardner in 132 games, surprisingly. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. A high fastball, 4-seamer, 95 mile per hour. So we shall see how the Yankees approach in the first inning. Remember, they have 4 straight hits to start the game off yesterday. And that was a beautiful price to see. They had over, I think it was 8 extra base hits last night. And that was the first time since 2019. Here's the pitch. Down for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. So a little nervous time in Boss Beantown. And imagine Toronto. They're losers of 3 in a row. Now they even fall out of the wild card chase by 2 games. And now the Seattle Mariners caught up to them. So the fan base in Toronto must be nervous. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. One saving grace for the Toronto Blue Jays. As soon as the Yankees done tomorrow night, the Yankees have an off day on Monday, and then they go fly to Toronto. And Toronto Blue Jays gets to host and go head-to-head with the New York Yankees. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Brett the Hitman Gardner, the leadoff hitter. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ooh, just hit the inside corner for 3-2. I know it's a fantasy trade. I got a question here. What do you think about the Yankees getting Shane Bieber and Robert Parrish for Gary Sanchez, Gleyber Torres, Reese Hill? If the Yankees could do this, that's a good question. That's a good question. I hope I can remember this question and retain. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. This ball is chopped to short. Bogarts, Fields, fires in time for the first out. So if you're scoring it at home, it's 6-3, shortstop to third baseman. So 1 out down. That's a good one. I would love to get into deep details, that's a really, you know what, Mayim Hill? You just totally gave me a real good one there because I want to go over that in the offseason. I want to think about that because I would do it currently right now, but we shall see in the postseason. Here's Aaron Judge in the 140 games. He's batting 286, 36 home runs, 90 RBIs, and a 908 OBS. Judge, the right-hander, having a phenomenal year, relatively healthy, although he had a little bit of a headache issue or dizziness a couple of weeks ago. Hopefully that situation is out of his head, no pun intended. And here's his first pitch, and here it comes. Swing out of play, so he's behind the count. 0-1. That's a really I am healed. You still got me thinking on that, bro. You got me thinking on that one. I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. That was a good one. If you do me a favor, copy and paste that and put it on my comments so I won't lose that because I want to explore that. And here's the 0-1 pitch up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a really good one, my man. You got me. You know what? Applause to you on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the pitch. Just missed. 2 balls and 1 strike, the count. Just on the way in Fenway. It looks like a beautiful New England Indian summer afternoon. Beautiful weather. And over here down in Central Florida where I'm at, beautiful weather as well. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down low, 3 balls and 1 strike. We have a beautiful 85-degree weather day. It's not hot. It's really nice and comfortable. It's a beautiful day to be outdoors, do outdoor activities. But I appreciate everyone listening and watching here on the Bronx Sport Jedi because the Yankees, this is a very crucial part of the season. So here's the 3-1 count, and here it comes. Foul out of play. So he runs the count 4-3-2 to Judge. And he's followed by Rizzo. And the 3-2 pitch, here it comes. Foul out of play again. We'll do it again. 4-seamer fastball. He spoiled it. Just on the way, Houston at Oakland. Bottom of the first inning. No score. Just on the way there as well. Same start time here. So 3-2 count with Aaron Judge. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. This ball is popped up in the infield. Second baseman. And he makes the catch. Kike Hernandez to make to second out. He popped to second. So 2 quick outs. And IMU says the Houston Astros need to win the game. Here's Anthony Rizzo. 133 games between the Yankees and the Cubs. Rizzo's batting .251, 20 home runs, 58 RBIs. So far, Pivetta's thrown his 13th pitch, about to throw his 14th, which is pretty good if he could stay under 20. You don't want to once you get to the 20 to 25, that's a lot for an inning, especially the first inning. Remember the bullpen for the Red Sox were taxed. The Yankees got into the bullpen early on Evaldi, and then we'll see how that's going to transition in this game. Here's the first pitch to Rizzo, in there for a called strike. So he has head of the count, 0-1. Everything else later on today, although right now, bottom of the 6th, you got the Cubs up 4-2 on St. Louis. Bottom of the first, no score between Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. And right now, the same with Houston and the Astros on their way, and Boston and New York here. This ball is foul, 0-2, the count. And the rest is later on, 6:10, 6:10, and 7:05, and of course, out in the West Coast, 10 p.m. tonight. And the Minnesota game is later tonight at 7:10 against Toronto. Minnesota's trying to win 3 in a row, and Toronto's trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. And here's the pitch. Popped up in the infield to the shortstop Bogarts. He calls Ashley Devers because there was the shift. So he's out. So that was a pretty good inning for Pivetta. He's been struggling, and that was something that Boston fans have a little bit of sigh of relief. For the Yankees, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on. We go to the home half of the first for the Red Sox. just on the way in Fenway. Salute to everyone on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I appreciate you joining me on the watch along program. Well, hopefully we continue this amazing 4-game winning streak for the Yankees. Make it 5 tonight. And if the Twins could sweep the Blue Jays, that would be amazing. I see that. And I want to read this one for Pivetta's having a solid outing. It isn't a good sign for the Yankees, but it's early. It's just the first inning. I agree. That's a real good start. That's the way you want to start the game, at least to settle the nerves down. And the Boston Red Sox goes, oh boy, here we go. And if the Twins could sweep, that would be amazing. I agree with that. I bet Maria will love that too. I guarantee she'll give it a thumbs up. You know that the Minnesota Twins sweep the Blue Jays. If we could go into that series being 3 games up, all we need is 1 win. And although you don't want to think about that, you want to win every series possible. But if you could go into to the Sky Dome with a 3-game lead, all you need is 1 win, and they can't catch you. They can't do any damage, and that'll be amazing. So we shall see. But the Yankees got to take care of business first against the Red Sox this afternoon. But we're all here. We're all here ready to go. We have the same good vibe there, and we feel good about this team right now. A to Z, salute. Let's go Yankees. I don't know if you got it. I don't know if you were able to. Did you receive the link, or did I send it? Or unless if you're gonna send it out, that's cool too. Here's Nestor Cortes, and of course, I forgot to post the lineups on the bottom here, like I always do. We'll put the Red Sox lineup on the bottom there so you can see. And we got Kike Hernandez, Hunter Renfroe, Rafael Devers, the first 3 batters. Ready when it gets on is Deji Martinez. No problem. Ooh, I like those. Here's Cortez. 20 games. Out of those 20, 12 will start. A record of 2-2 with a 2.79 ERA in 84 innings, 25 walks. So he's been really good. Unsung hero for the New York Yankees since coming over from the Seattle Mariners. And he comes in all different angles, all shapes and sizes. He got the nickname Nasty Nestor and the pride of Hialeah, Florida, ready to deal to Kike Hernandez, who's batting .253 with 18 home runs, 57 RBIs. And here's the first pitch in there for a called strike. So he heads ahead of the count, 1-0. And Kike Hernandez, a .794 OBS in 126 games, the former Dodger. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Here it comes. Just missed. Same location. He called that one a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And we're just on the way, bottom of the first inning. And here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike from Nestor. So it looks like a nice day, but a little bit of dark, a little bit gray clouds creeping in a little bit, but I don't think there'll be any rain tonight. Blue skies over the left field. Here's the pitch. This ball is popped up. Is it in play? In Brodeur, it looks, and just out of reach in the dugout. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And let's see, they're looking at that replay, and Rugi got in the dugout a little bit. Ooh, I wonder if he would have got in the dugout was legal or not. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I haven't seen that play in a while. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside. Count runs full. It was a ball just outside and away, low and away. And Nestor Cortes deserves a lot of credit this season. Solid number 2 for the Yankees who needs pitching. Yes, indeed. And here's the 3-2 pitch. This ball is popped up. Right side. Here's Judge. He makes the catch for the first out. So if you're scoring at home, he popped up. The Yankees defensively goes as this. Gallo in left, Gardner center, Judge in right, Odor at first, hasn't started since August. Urshela at second, at the shortstop, Kleber at second, first base, Anthony Rizzo behind the plate, Sanchez, and Nestor Cortes behind the plate. Pitching tonight. But I wanted to touch Odor. His first start since September 8th was the last time he started. That was the game in Oakland. Here's the pitch. This ball is swing and a miss, foul back. And this is Hunter Renfroe batting in the number 2 spot tonight. He moved up. He's batting .262 with 28 home runs, 91 RBIs, and 820 OBS in 136 games. So he's behind the count 0-1. And here's the pitch. This ball is popped up And it's ripped high, but it's going to stay in the park and makes the catch to Gardner. So he flied out for 2 quick outs. And here's Rafael Devers. Devers batting .275 with 35 home runs, 108 RBIs, and he's batting at an OBS of 882. So he's having a pretty good season, the lefty. We saw him hit a 3-run home run last night over Cole, although it was a pesky Poe assisted home run, but either than that, it still counts as a home run. So no one on for Devers with 2 outs, and here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for a Cole strike. A 4-seamer. So the Red Sox are back to their traditional red uniforms with the black lettering across that says Red Sox. Their navy blue hat with the B on the red B on the cap. The Yankees on the traditional road gray, navy blue cap, interlacing NY on top and of course their dark lettering New York across their chest. And their pitch is 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Rafael Devers. Cortes, 10 pitches so far, with 2 outs here in the first. And here's the pitch. Sidearm drop. Oh, just missed. Wow. Nestor Cortes stares in and sees, what was that? 2 balls and 1 strike. Wow, that was a nice sidearm, and it just hit the outside corner. Cut the plate in half, but not to the umpire's avail. So 2 balls and 1 strike. And here's Nestor, ready to deal. Here's the pitch. This ball is hit in the air to right field. It's going to stay in the ballpark. And Judge makes the catch, inning over. So he retired the side in order. And we played 1 full inning. No score, no runs, no hits, no errors. We played a full inning. The Yankees come up to bat. When the Yankees come to bat, you got Stanton, Gallo, Torres, and anyone gets on, Gary Sanchez. Right now, a full inning under 22 minutes. You got to love it. You got to like the pace. Remember, they're going to see a big contrast, especially when Cortes, he likes to deal quick. He likes to deal fast, keeps his defense sharp, engaged. And that's the way Nestor Cortes has been, and his games go pretty solid. Salute Robert Parr. What's going on, man? Boom, my main man. Oh, have a good Saturday. Enjoy the time with the family. I appreciate you listening, and we'll keep you up to date always, like we do here. And no score. We go to the second inning, just on the way. Quick 1-2-3 inning for both Red Sox and Yankees. So now the Yankees come for their second time at bat to start the second inning. And you got 4, 5, and 6, and anyone gets on 7, which is Stanton, Gallo, Torres, and anyone on Sanchez. With Judge, his size with him is great fielder. He can basically catch anything. Yeah, absolutely. And you see them move over to center field, and he did really good. And he goes, I'm getting back home midway through the game. No problem. And let me have a drink. It's a coffee day for the Jedi today with all the triple header going on the network. This is the second of the triple header here today. So a little coffee, a little Java to get the spirit flowing. So far so good. It's going to be a quick. Hopefully, usually Red Sox Yankee games are really kind of long, but with Nestor Cortes on the mound, he really tends to work quick, deliver fast, and I really like when he. The way he pitches, gets the ball. And the Yankees got a full complement today. They were saying in the pregame, that you got Severino could come out of the bullpen. You got Michael King that could come for a couple innings if he gets trouble early. And you also got Domingo Germán. Plus, you didn't use a lot of your high. Chapman is still in that bullpen. You could bring back a Clay Holmes again for a few innings. Although I don't think you'll see Green at all. But overall, that was a pretty good. They have reinforcements. That's the main story of this. And if Nestor Cortes could give you 5 2/3 or 5 1/3 of solid baseball pitching, you sign up for it. Here's Stanton, who had a big 3-run home run last night, and here's the pitch in there for a called strike. And Stanton this season, 131 games, 272, 32 home runs, 87 RBIs. He is slugging. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Stanton. This ball is lined to right field for a base hit. Goes all the way to the ball. Let's see if Stanton goes. He holds that first with a long single. So that was a bullet. It was hit hard as a bullet. Cameron, good play on these Red Sox outfield. Talk about knowing your home field and your dimensions. He played that off the wall perfectly and held Stanton to a leadoff single here. And Stanton just went with the pitch. And I know I don't want to sound like a broken record for those that watch the program over and over and support. What I always say, good things happen when you put bat on ball, you keep your head in the zone to follow through on your bats, and that's what Stanton did. You started to see a better approach, more locked in with the New York Yankee hitters. They're putting bat on ball in contact. Here's Gallo with a runner on first, and here's the pitch up high. So Gallo's numbers are 204, 38 home runs, 76 RBIs, and 832 OBS in 145 games. So Gallo's been pretty hitting hot lately. Consider he's been on a little more of a zone tear and getting focused. So here's Gallo. Hopefully they don't hit into a double play here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yesterday, one thing key yesterday, they didn't strike out the Yankees until at least the 5th inning. They got it. They only struck out 4 times yesterday, but they didn't. But good thing about it, they went around almost 2-3 times in the order before they had a swing and miss. That was a big key of their victory last night. They had 17 hits. So here's the 1 ball, 1 strike count. And Pivetta's been struggling. And here's the pitch. This ball is foul, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. All they got to do is lay off that low away pitch, that ball in the dirt that they love to offer at. If they could be more disciplined with that, they'll be in good success here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. A leadoff single from Giancarlo Stanton. He's at first, top of the 2nd inning. No score. 1 ball, 2 strike count. And here it comes. Just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wow, that was a close pitch. And the Pivetta looked in. It's like, where was that? Wow, that was close. And Robert Parr says Stanton hits bullets. All of them get single because, especially when the ball is played well by the outfielders. Yep. So to a degree, good point. 2 balls and 2 strike count. And here comes the pitch. That was strike 3. Wow, same exact pitch. This time Gallo took it. He should at least foul it off, swing the bat, take the bat off your shoulders, my man. And let's see that. That's a great breaking ball right down Broadway. He could have fouled it off or done something. Defensive swing. You can't take those 2 strikeouts there. Wow. That was no doubt right down there. So he really struck out twice there. A backwards K there for the first out. Here's Gleyber Torres batting .261, 8 home runs, 49 RBIs. He has a 10-game hitting streak. Here's the pitch in there for a call strike. And Gleyber, since moving to second base, has been on a tear. Although his numbers are .261, 8 home runs, 48 RBIs, but he's been batting over 300 in his 10-game hitting streak. So here's the 0-1 pitch. And here it comes. Gleyber pops up. Foul out of play. So 0-2 the count. Torres, the second baseman, feeling much more comfortable at second base. You see it in his productivity on the play, his approach at the plate. He made a really nice defensive play last night's game as well, and the Texas series as well. He looks more comfortable. Natural second baseman. We hope we could get that all-star second baseman that we saw in 2018 with the New York Yankees, 2019, and we'll take that. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Yeah, good eye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He didn't offer on that low away pitch. That the scouting report is there. They know to throw that ball down and away. And Gleyber's like a McDonald's ice cream. It's either broken or it's working. That's a good one. Good one there. Good one, man. I am here. You're on fire tonight, man. Here's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here it comes. This ball, good defensive swing there. So when a guy is locked in, he's even spoiling really good tough pitch there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pivetta, 27 pitches, gonna deliver his 28 here with 1 out in the top of the 2nd inning. So remember, when the Yankees want to get in that bullpen again, they used a lot of bullpen relief last night, and they knocked the starter out early. So you want to do that in a 3-game series. Continue to attack the starters. Here's the pitch, just inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. The runner on first is Giancarlo Stanton. He led the inning with a leadoff single to right field. Pivetta, ready to deal. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Challenge Gaber inside for a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Pivetta. And here comes Sanchez. So the Yankees, remember I said that they didn't get their first strikeout until after the 5th inning yesterday's game. So far, 2 back-to-back in the 2nd inning. So that's a telltale sign here. Hopefully this is something that it ends here. Sanchez comes up. Sanchez 211, 23 home runs, 54 RBIs, a 756 OBS. The catcher, the polarizing catcher for the Yankees. And Pivetta ready to deal. Here comes the pitch. Curveball up high, in there for a strike. Just hit the upper part of the strike zone for a strike. He's ahead of the count, 0-1. Red Sox are wearing their red uniforms tonight. No more of that, the Boston Strong, those bright yellow and navy blue. And here comes the pitch. In there for a called strike. So Pivetta's dealing strikes. That's a success for him. Get ahead of the count, throw strikes, get ahead of the hitters, and you be more successful. You get in trouble when you start walking and throwing base on balls. I should put the Yankee lineup ahead on the front here. Excuse me for that. Here's Sanchez with an 0-2 count. Here it is. Ball. He held on his swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Pivetta wants to strike out the side. And he got clearly glad he held. He didn't go there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Top of the 2nd inning with 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So he struck out the side. Unbelievable. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Left 1 man on base here. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. No score. Wow, I don't like when it's to see that. They didn't strike out all of last game until yesterday night's game. They didn't strike out until the 5th inning, and they only have 4 strikeouts. Tonight, they're already halfway to topping that with they already have 2. And actually 3. They had 4 yesterday through the whole game, and they already 1 away from topping that. So boy, Pivetta struggled. So tonight he looks really good. He's sharp, he's focused. He's looking like Evaldi and looked like we had Pivetta last night. So hopefully not. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully we get another quick 1-2-3 inning for the Red Sox. You got Xander Bogaerts batting, followed by J.D. Martinez plus Kyle Schwarber, and then Dobak if anyone gets on. So you got the 4, 5, and 6, and everyone else is the 7th hitter. No score. It's the top of the 3rd inning in Oakland. No score there. Houston coming up to bat to start that 3rd inning. 5-4, St. Louis has come back on Chicago, and they take a 5-4 lead in the top of the 7th inning. So St. Louis has been one of the teams that's been on fire, hot, and they want to continue. They want to go into playoffs on a hot streak. We shall see with that there. And later on, everything else is later on tonight. And it says, wow, Pivetta is pitching. He's not scared of this lineup, which is what you got to do. Good point. I'm here, and that's what he's got to go in there. The team needs his performance tonight in a worse way, and they don't want to not only get tied and caught up in the first wild card. They want to hold on to a home field advantage. They want to play that 163rd game in Fenway. They don't have to travel to New York and so forth. And also that, they don't want to be afraid of. Don't want to go on a losing streak. You want to snap it. Although the Yankees snapped their 7-game winning streak, but you don't want to start you go after going 7-game winning streak, go into a tailspin, a losing streak. Look at the Toronto Blue Jays, 3-game losing streak, and now the Yankees are streaking. They're in a 4-game winning streak. So in all around baseball, it's been a streaky year for all, not just the Yankees, all major league teams. ASZ saluting everybody in the chat. And he's saluting everyone, even Cooper. Cooper, the Red Sox fan. Cooper, you here with us? Get us some feedback. Here's the pitch. Down for a ball. 1-0, the count. And here's Xander Bogaerts, 301, 23 home runs, 70 RBIs, and 882 OBS. He's ahead of the count, 1 ball, no strike. And here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and no strike. And Heel says JD Martinez is a concern to worry about. And he wants to salute everyone. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a foul out of play. So 2 balls and 1 strike. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Challenging, foul back out of play. Did he catch the umpire? It might have caught him. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the foul. Yep, it hit him right off the top of the head on the mask. Good thing had the mask, the ball. So good thing for that protective cage. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3 balls, and the count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second inning, Xander Bogaerts. You got JD Martinez up at bat next on deck. And according to Heel, someone to worry about. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes the whistle. So Cortes gets his first strikeout. Here's JD Martinez, batting .287, 27 home runs, 95 RBIs, an 873 OBS, having a fabulous season with 140 games played. So good bounce back year for him. Last year, he didn't have the numbers, and although it was only 60-game sample size, he really didn't get going. So here's the left-handed deal. Here's the pitch in there for a call strike. So he gets ahead of the count. 0-1. Nestor Cortes, Nasty Nestor, the pride of Hialeah, Florida, where I was last Sunday. And here's the pitch. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone watching and listening and joining the watch along with us. I appreciate you giving us this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Especially, it's going to be even more beautiful once the Yankees get this victory. Here's the 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Out of play. Excuse me. Foul out of play. I thought he swung and a miss. I didn't see that. 1 ball either way is 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So Cortes going to deliver his 22nd pitch here. One ball, 2 strike count. Nasty Nestor, ready to deal. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It was a ball outside. It was close, but he thought maybe Martinez would chase. Pretty good pitch here. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Nestor. So here's the 2-2 pitch. Sidearm. Oh, what was that? Again, it fooled the umpire. Woo! Again, Nestor Cortes protest. Wow, he dropped sidearm and it hit the bottom of the strike zone right there on the CompuBox or the StatCast right there on the box. Wow, that's very important there. And JD Martinez knew he was stricken out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him anyway. In the words of the NBA, ball don't lie. So 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts for Nasty Nestor. And coming to the plate, here's Kyle Schwarber, not Corey, because I kept calling him Corey Schwarber all day last night. Kyle Schwarber, batting .266, 31 home runs, 70 RBIs. The lefty that came over from the Nationals at the trading deadline. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for a strike. Lefty on lefty matchup. So he gets ahead of the count. 0-1. Cortes. And he's ready to deal. I love it. His demeanor on the mound, ready to fire. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Sidearm, swinging, and popped it up. And who's going to get it? And Gallo makes the catch for retired side. So he popped up. So a 1-2-3 inning here for the Yankees. No Cortes. No runs, no hits, no error. We go to the third inning on a pretty nice, smooth sailing game. And let's see if the Yankees offense could get some action, some movement. And Cobra was on fire before he got hurt. Absolutely. And the Yankees were thinking about bringing him on IMU and Rizzo. Although I'm glad they went with Rizzo. Although Schobert, if they didn't have Stan, would have been a better fit at Yankee Stadium, if you ask me. But I am so happy with Rizzo. I want to keep Rizzo on the team going forward. I definitely like Rizzo on the team. Much more better hitter, and because much more better approach at the plate. So although Schobert could be a player that could really take over a game in a series, but I like the consistency more of Rizzo, if you ask me. So we go to the third inning for the Yankees coming up. Bottom of the lineup, Rudnev Odor, who haven't seen action since September 8th, and followed by Gio Urshela, and backups out to the lineup with Brett the Hitman Gardner. No DJ LeMahieu. He's getting a rest, a little bit of hip soreness, and they're taking precautionary, and hopefully he just a day or two. I definitely I won't be surprised if we don't see DJ. If the Yankees win tonight, we won't see DJ tomorrow, and we'll give him a couple days. You get today, Sunday, or Monday off day, and see him back in Toronto 3 days. I think will be what the doctor ordered. But if you keep Rizzo, what do you do with Voit and trade him? Yeah, you could trade Voit. You try to get a double-A player. Unfortunately, you might have to sell him for 15 cents on a dollar. Unfortunately, although Voit has value, especially for a team an American League team, or if the National League adopts the DH, you could play him at first, designated hitter, move him around him. You could probably try to get a young prospect from St. Louis, send them back to Missouri. We shall see. And I got good news. Esteban Loaizica threw a bullpen yesterday and will throw again tomorrow. So hopefully he's ready for the Blue Jay series. And we'll see. They'll test him out, see if any soreness. And he's been on the IL since September 5th. So he could, once he's, hopefully he doesn't have any setbacks. He's ready to pitch for the Toronto series and get him ready. You got a couple games in the Toronto series, 3 in Tampa, and get him hopefully ready if we do need him for the postseason. Either wild card game or divisional series, depending how the Yankees win or if they make it. So it's good news. Everyone's the pitching at least is getting healthy on the right time. So here's Rudnev Odor, and he leads off and hit a strike there. Michael, what's going on? Odor batting 205 with 15 home runs, 39 RBIs, 678 in 99 games with the Yankees. And he's Michael, ice cold Odor. He hasn't played in a while, so we got to come a little slack. And here's the pitch. This ball is high fly ball to right field. And it's high, it is far, and caught at the wall. Woo! Wow! Totally fooled me. Odor had a homer there. He took a home run away. The pesky Poe. Wow! Wow! So that's a nice play there by the right fielder. And he wasn't ice cold because that ball was inches away. So close, so close. It's the game of inches. Here's Gio Urshela. Wow, Odor, man. That would have been a really key hit. He comes off and hasn't played and comes up with a home run, man. He was there. It was inches. And kudos to the Red Sox fans for not interfering. Here's Gio. Ball up high for a ball. Gio's batting 263 with 13 home runs, 46 RBIs, playing shortstop in 108 games with the Yankees, a 711 OBS. So that's a good lucky number. Let's see if he could get some hits here. 2 balls and no strike. He's ahead of the count, 2-0. Remember, we want to get this pitch count up. Rugi says, man, I can't catch a break. The face says it all. I said, I'm finally getting the lineup. I hit one deep and right to the warning track. And another guy, Glade at the Red Sox got rid of. The Rangers got rid of. 3 balls and no strike to count. Odor put a nice jolt to that swing, but to no avail. In there for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike to count. And foul. So the count runs full. 3-2 to Gio. And Odor just sits there with his arms crossed like, man. That's baseball, Susan. So here's the 3-2 count. And here's the pitch. Ground ball into short. So Sondar fields, fires in time. So 2 outs. Scoring at home. Shortstop to first base, 6-3. Nice play by Sander. He moved up the middle. He ranged really nice and smooth. He made it look smoother than it is. A lot of shortstops, sometimes when they move that quickly, that swiftly, they tend to bobble the ball, but he played it swiftly and smooth. A very good defensive shortstop in Bogarts. And here's Gardner, his second time around in the lineup. Here's a pitch up high. Oh, he's getting the call. He's getting the high curveball being called by tonight home plate umpire. And if he's gonna get fooled and thinking he's gonna get that call as a high strike, look for Judge, Stanton, and Gallo to really hit some shots tonight. If he keeps throwing that high curveball, here's the pitch in there for a strike. So he's ahead of the count, 0-2. So if he gets that false sense of narrative that he could throw that high curveball up high to and get the high strike call, that's only going to help the Yankees later down the road. And here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'll read your comment here once we get through this at bat here. That's a funny comment. And Judge, the on deck hitter. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And here it comes. Foul out of play. Gardner putting a professional at bat there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one around. And his comment was, baseball is a wife. Sometimes they want to love you. On the other days, they can be annoying. I'm sorry. Okay. We have the shift done. Everyone on the right side of the diamond. Devers is at the shortstop position. Here's the 1 ball, 2 strike count to Gardner. This ball is grounded into the shift. Shortstop fields, fires in time. So the inning is over. That would do it. No runs, no hits, no error. Almost had a home run here, but there's still no score. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning on a quick-paced game. And the Red Sox come for their bottom of the 3rd inning. It's going to be number 7, 8, and 9, Dahlback, Plawecki, and Jose Iglesias. So this game's got a good tempo, a good feel. You know, it feels like 2 heavyweight fighters going the first 2 to 3 rounds, just feeling each other out, just dancing, throwing jabs. Just shadow boxing a little bit, and then maybe the second time, third time around is when they're going to start throwing the jabs and start throwing the uppercuts. If boxing analogy, throwing uppercuts and throwing the heavy maker, overhand rights. Maybe that's why this game is going to, who is going to fruition. Which pitcher is going to blink first, make a mistake. Well, right now the Yankees almost cashed in on a mistake there, but the ballpark, you got to play the confines of your ballpark and home cooking. And it says both pitchers are doing their job so far. It's a game. It's going to be to bite first. Yeah, that's exactly perfect analogy there. And that's exactly what happened. The Yankees had a golden opportunity there, but the ballpark held that ball in, and it helped that the outfielder was a little bit tall, and it wasn't just deeper enough. If maybe a foot more up higher or behind, it would have been just over the fence, couldn't just out of the reach of the glove. Well, that's how it goes. That's baseball, Susan. Game of inches. And over there, it's the top of the 4th inning. No score between the Astros and A's. Sean Manaeus pitching, and Alex Berman up at the plate. Just keeping you updated to my main man, Ian Hugh. I know he's a huge Astro fan, and keeping him up to date on that score and what's going on. 5-4 St. Louis over the Cubs, and 2-0 Philadelphia over Pittsburgh, bottom of the third inning. So we go now to the third inning here in Fenway. Nasty Nestor, the pride of Hialeah, Florida, ready to deal. Work his third inning. And he's going against the bottom lineup. His Dolback, in there for a call strike. He gets ahead of the count. Dolback is batting .246, 23 home runs, 76 RBI, 804 OBS. So Nestor Cortes ahead of the count, 0-1. Nasty Nestor, ready to deal. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Foul. So he's ahead of the count, 0-2. Count. Bottom of the third inning, no score. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looks, the shadows are creeping in on the infield. The outfield's in the sun glare. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third inning. Yeah, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here it comes. Pop foul. So we do it again. Out of play. Two balls and 2 strikes. Nestor Cortes ready to deal. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sidearm outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. He tried a different angle. Didn't have control on that pitch. So the count runs full. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. We do it again. He spoiled a good pitch there. If he would have not swung, it was going to hit the back. It would have been a backdoor slider that would have hit the outside corner. So good spoiled pitch there by Dolback. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nestor Cortes at 33, going to throw his 34th pitch, and here comes the pitch. Call strike 3 call. So he strikes him out, swinging, looking backwards K. And here comes Plawecki, our old friend from the New York Mets days. Now with the Red Sox catching. His numbers are .280 with 2 home runs, 14 RBIs. The right-hander Plawecki. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just missed outside. Thought the ball was going to cut back across, but it just didn't. Plawecki. About 60 games that those numbers are for Plawecki. 704 OBS. Backup catcher for sure for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. This ball is hit in the air to left field. It is high, and it is gone. So our old friend Plawecki comes up with a home run out of the oddest person to think of. And the Boston Red Sox jump ahead 1-0. A solo shot for Plawecki. Wow. So Boston jumps ahead 1-0. And it should have been 1-1. It should have been 1-1. That game, see, that's what happens. Plawecki caught one. And the most unique thing about baseball ballparks, basically the size of wins. No, you didn't jinx it. There's plenty of time here. So 1-0 Red Sox on a solo shot for Plawecki. Maria, come on, Yankees. Yep, absolutely, Maria. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Kike Hernandez fouled it off. Excuse me. And catches. Oh, it stood in the ballpark. So I totally butchered that call. My fault. He popped up to behind the home plate, and Sanchez makes the catch for the second out. So he popped up behind home plate. Fouled out. So Poecki I'm looking at that. I'm like mesmerized that Poecki hit that home run. He pulled it left field, no doubter. Sometimes hitters hit a good pitch. So Sanchez almost dropped that pop-up. Caught it outside the glove, but when you use two hands, that's why they tell you to use two hands for all your little leaguers, young ball players, aspiring ball players that are playing, that you always use two hands on a fly ball. Here's the pitch to Renford. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and no strike to Renford. Renford's 0 for 1. Flied out his first at bat. And Marias, come on Yankees. And then she go roll. The Red Sox are going to win today. They are so hungry. I don't think so. I think Yankees win this game tonight. And here's a pitch in there for a call strike. You never know who's going to come through in your team. That's why baseball is a romantic game. Wow, you're on fire. You're philosophical tonight, I am Heel. Sweet, sweet. Oh, that was Iglesias who fouled out, and this is Kike Hernandez, top of the lineup. My fault. Look at that. I got so mesmerized with the home run and the pop-up with the catcher cut the glove. And here's the 3-1 pitch in there for a call strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Full count, actually. It's a full count. The Cortes, Nasty Nestor. He's ready to deal. Here comes the pitch. Foul popped up it's in the ballpark. Judge, fighting the sun, makes the catch. So the final out. But the first run is on the board here. 1 run on 1 hit. No errors. No one left on. Red Sox go with a 1-0 lead. We go to the 4th inning. Not a bad at bat there inning for Cortes. He just got beat by a good fastball. He challenged Poecki. Didn't expect that he was going to have a launch angle, and he ran into one. So it's a little bit of a bad luck. You saw Ruben Ecuador was sneaky, and he almost jacked one out. The bottom of the lineup for both teams are coming up. Have come up a little bit crucial. On the only difference, a game in inches. It could have been tied. You would have had the number 8 hitter Odor hitting a home run and just missed it. And you had the number 8 hitter for the Red Sox got the home run. So could that be the difference in the game? Maybe. We shall see later down the road. But plenty of baseball left. So the first punch to the jaw was given for the Yankees. Red Sox withstand it, and they got their punch to the face of the Yankees, and they took it in their chin. They got a run. They felt it, but now it's the Yankees to answer that, to counter attack that, and they're trail 1-0 right now. A little boxing analogy to everyone this evening. So the Yankees trail when they come up from their half. They're gonna have Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, and Gallo if anyone gets on. So they get their meat of the lineup in there, and we shall see if they're gonna answer right back. And Maria, of course, Yankee has to score. Absolutely, they definitely need to score. So we shall continue. We shall see where we go. Where we. Right now, they're trailing 1-0 right now, and pretty good pace of the game. Just under an hour. We're in the 4th inning, so you gotta like the pace of the game so far. Although we know later down, like to 6 to 9 innings, those final outs are probably get a little long-winded because that strategy starts kicking in. The base running, the holding runners on, and so forth. We'll see. Judge needs to hit a double, and if he does, have to Gallo bunt. Okay. So we're ready to start that 4th inning on a wonderful afternoon, Saturday afternoon. Here's the pitch coming. Insert for a ball. 1-0. He's ahead of the count. Now the Yankees got to work the count here and work this pitching count. Get these guys the pitch count up high here. And here's the 1-0 pitch. This ball is chopped slowly back to the pitcher. He fields with one hand. He fields, fires in time. So Judge not patient there, and he grounded to the pitcher. Nice play by Pivetta. Chopped on, and he got off the mount smooth, picked it up, fired, and got him. So that was a nice play there by the pitcher. You see a lot of times they stumbled or he barehanded. Sometimes they drop the ball and then they rush and they overthrow the ball and throws it away sometimes. So he calm, collectively gathered himself and got the out. Here's Rizzo batting tonight, 0 for 1. Rizzo flied his first time up. And here's the pitch. A breaking ball up high. 1-0. It was interesting that Pivetta didn't throw that high breaking ball to Judge at all. If he wants to, he's got to be careful with Judge and Stanton throwing that high ball because these guys will golf it into the seats. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, just caught that on the outside corner. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So he's dealing. He's mixing and matching his pitches up, down, moving it all over. So he's locating the ball tonight well, Pivetta. So he's on his A game so far through three and a third of an inning. And here's the 1-1 pitch. This ball is popped up. And the left fielder comes in and he makes the catch, Schwarber, for 2 quick outs. So Yankees have a different batting approach this game than last night's game. Here's Stanton. He's 1 for 1. The single in the 2nd inning that he led off was stranded at first. Stanton has been on a tear. And here comes the pitch. Check swing foul out of play. 0-1 the count to Giancarlo. So both pitchers are working very efficient, quickly, throwing strikes, getting ahead of the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He didn't offer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good take there. Pivetta is going to throw his 54th pitch in the game with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th to Giancarlo Stanton. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Looks like a beautiful afternoon in Fenway, in Boston area, Massachusetts. Still beautiful summer, Indian summer day afternoon. Here's the pitch, and he got him with the Achilles heel, down and away. So he struck him out. For the Yankees, go in order. No runs, no hits, no error. And now we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 Red Sox. A pretty quick, swift game here. Looks like both teams got dinner reservations and they want to go eat some lobster rolls or something because they're going pretty quick. We got to like that. And I wonder Stan hates White Castle. I mean, did I smell that he hates sliders? Man, I mean, he was on fire today, man. He's on fire with his takes. Lovely takes there. And they keep and they're not just that, the whole team. They always go for that low and away slider. That's their Achilles heel pitch. Or the curveball down in the dirt. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. For the Red Sox, you're gonna have Renfroe, Devers, Bogarts, and Martinez if anyone gets on. So they're gonna get their meat of the lineup. It'll be interesting here if the Yankees could get out of this inning, a 1-2-3 inning. If they could navigate a 1-2-3 inning here, they're going to be in really good shape to, I think, have an opportunity to win this game. It all depends. This inning here is going to be, to me personally, is a crucial inning for Nestor Cortes to see how deep he's going to go in the game. But we salute you because it's also the 2nd time around Nestor Cortes. Usually the 3rd time around is when it gets a little dicey for Cortes. We shall see how Aaron Boone is going to navigate. He said he has a full complement of full rested bullpen. Severino. He's got Michael King and Domingo Germán might see some action. You also got Combs. You got Chapman hasn't thrown, so he's got a full complement of arms there in the bullpen. So we shall see. If Yankees are trailing 1-0 right now, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. A really quick pace game, under an hour, and we're already in the bottom of the fourth inning. Both pitchers are pitching their game. They're on point. Now, just the solo home run by Plawecki in the third inning was the only hiccup. Although the inning before, and there the Yankees had an opportunity. Rougned Odor hit a ball to the track, and right in front of the wall, right in front of right field, he made the catch. That would have been a home run. He took a home run away from Rougned Odor. So right, that's the way. Game of inches. Right now, the Red Sox are up 1-0. Just a quick recap for those who are joining us a little late. And here's the pitch for a ball. And here's Hunter Renfroe. Renfroe's 0 for 1 tonight. And here's the 1-0 pitch for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. So Cortes behind the count here. This is going to mean, me personally, I think this is a real crucial inning here. He needs to get out of this inning. If he could get a 1-2-3 inning, it would be phenomenal. And I think that's going to set up the tone for this game. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. So Cortes dealing to the number 2, 3, 4 in the line in this inning. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball foul out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Cortes has 3 strikeouts so far. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Just missed inside. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cortes, 48 pitches so far. He's going to throw his 49th here with 3 full innings of work. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. So a leadoff single for Redford. He sent it right back up the middle, out of the reach. Although they had the shift on and still managed to squeak by. So a leadoff single's on. Remember, I mentioned to say he's got to get through this inning. He's got to navigate through this inning. So coming into bat, Rafael Devers. A tough left-hander. And the Yankees move their defense alignment. Nestor Cortes with Devers, who's 0 for 1, flied out in the first. Devers, at 274 hitter with 35 home runs and 108 RBIs. A really good, dangerous hitter, but lefty on lefty. Although Devers hits left-handers really well. Cortes, ready to deal. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. He gets ahead of the count. 0-1 on Rafael Devers. And Heel thinks the time to get the bullpen up. Maria, come on, Yankees. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, umpire squeezing Nestor Cortes there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow, that was a squeeze. That should have been 0-2. Cortes not happy either with that call. Should be 0-2. Boone looking on. Boone tends to defend his pitchers a lot. So 1 ball, 1 strike. It changed the way the bat. It could have been a 0-2 count. But here's the pitch. Here's the deal. In there for a strike. That should have been strike 3 there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Devers. You got bailed out there, my friend. You should have been sitting in the dugout. Severino, long relief. And this game is unfolding really, really good. It's going quick and easy. Cortes has been throwing really well. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out for the second time in a 1 at bat. Nasty Nestor gets a strikeout there, swinging. He challenged him up, fastball up in his eyes, and couldn't do nothing with it. So 1 out here, and you got Sander Bogaerts, another dangerous hitter. Sander Bogaerts 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. One of the toughest batters to strike out, but got him. 301 hitter with 23 home runs, 79 RBIs, and 881 OBS. So a pretty good hitter from the right side. Yankees trying to play for double play depth. Cortes. And here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. Cortes, 54 pitches, going to go for 55 here with three and a third work of inning. Pretty good pitch count here. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Devers had a second chance at a high school dance, but couldn't get something of it. That's here's the pitch. Popped up. And who's got it? It's Gardner calling off Torres. Gardner makes the catch for the second out. He popped up to Gardner. So 2 away here. And here comes J.D. Martinez. So Cortes is 1 out away to get out of this 4th inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. The right-hander. Cortes, the left-handed pitcher. He's looking at the signs. Run on first with 2 outs. And here comes the pitch. In there for a called strikes. It gets ahead of the count. 0-1. Martinez is 287 hitter with 27 home runs, 95 RBIs, and 871 OBS here. Yankee Red Sox, he's always been a little bit of a pest when it comes to the Yankee Red Sox series. Right now, Cortes is ahead of the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, Redford, I don't know if he has much speed, but I don't think they'll want to run Redford with Sanchez arm behind the plate. If it was Kyle Higashioka, I think they might have tried to put a runner in scoring position, but we shall see. I don't think the running game is in play here. And throw over to first. As soon as I said that, Cortes throws over to first to keep an eye on the runner. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Redford, the runner at first. I don't know if he's a fast runner. I don't have a scouting report. Not too familiar. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. A lot of borderline pitches. Umpire is not calling too much for Nick Cortes. But right now, he's dealing. He's around the plate. So at least he's around the plate. He's keeping the batters honest and not just taking a lot of pitches. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. To the left-handed Cortes ready to deal to righty Martinez. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Side on. Did he go? He went. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Okay, so thank you. I am healed. Redford is a slow. Don't worry about him. Okay, thank you for that. I appreciate on that scouting report. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Kyle Schwarber. Again with the Corey. Kyle Schwarber on deck batter. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first is Renford. And 2 outs. Here it comes. Ooh, up high. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Renford will be running on this pitch. 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner could run, release the runner, and he going to have a head start run. Anything off the wall is a possibility that could score depending on how the camera hits the outfield. If anything hits to that green monster. But 3-2 count coming to Jaden. Here it comes. Ground ball, foul. He spoiled it. So we'll do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. In Fenway, Yankees trailing 1-0 on a solo shot by Polwecki, our old friend from the Mets days. But right now it's J.D. Martinez with a 3-2 count with 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom of the 4th inning. Cortes trying to go extend the game to the 5th inning. And he's ready to deal the 3-2 pitch. And the runner will be running. And here's the 3-2 pitch. This ball is foul. Tough at bat there. He fouled off a good pitch there. The count remains the same. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Renfroe returns back to first. And 1-0 Boston right now. So they're ahead. So here's the 3-2 pitch here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Cortes ready to deal, the lefty. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Foul is spoiled again. So good at bat there for JD Martinez. And Renfroe is getting his running start, his cardio in there. Every time he starts and runs and stops. So it's interesting to see that. With all the stopping and starting, he might run out of gas on a hit off the wall. They might, if I'm just thinking worst case scenario, if he's trying to run the bases, you could gun him out at home if he tries to extend. Although the third base coach will keep that in mind. But hopefully we get him out here with a strikeout. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Dirty Nasty Nestor, the pride of the year. Here it comes, sidearm. Ooh, man, dangerous pitch. Martinez pulled it, was just ahead of the. So we'll do it again, 3-2. That looked dangerous there. So 3-2 count, and Hunter Renfroe again starting to laugh that he's running back and forth, getting his cardio in. So thank you for spending your part of your Saturday afternoon with me here, early evening, with me on the BX Sports Jedi Network. I appreciate that. And of course, the Red Sox are leading 1-0 right now, a 3-2 count in this 3-game series. Here's sidearm pitch. This ball is in the air, and it is caught by Gardner. Just stood up long enough, so the inning is over. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on. We go now to the 5th inning. 1-0 Red Sox. So Cortes got out of that inning. So now you could keep extending him and getting it. And as long as he continues to pitch well, you let Cortes go. Situational. You like you said, keep someone in the bullpen warming up just in case a sign of trouble. But now Cortes allow him to pitch another full inning. And the Red Sox are making Cortes work. I wouldn't be surprised if they took him out after around 6. Yeah, I don't think you'll see the Red Sox for a third time around. I am heel. I think I think he bought himself another inning. To be honest with you, because when he comes back, he's going to face 6, 7, and 8. So you could throw him there and make him close out the 5th inning, the bottom of the 5th inning, and then if he gets out in order, or then you could go to the new 6th inning with a new pitcher. So I think that's the game plan going with the Yankees, knowing how the Yankees rely on their analytics and so forth, and knowing how they've done in the past. I can see a new pitcher in the 6th inning if the game remains the same. So for the Yankees, you got Gallo, Torres, Sanchez, Odor. I think the Yankees score a couple runs here in this inning, in my hunch. And still no score with the Astros A's. That's in the bottom of the 5th inning. St. Louis has increased their lead 8-4 over the White Sox. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh still 2-0. Philadelphia, top of the 5th, and the rest is later on tonight. We go to the final week of Major League regular season baseball. And coming next weekend, the regular season will be coming to conclusion. So far, pretty good game, going quickly. We're in the 5th inning, under an hour and 15 minutes. You can't ask for anything pretty more. Well, it's a pretty good game, though. Very interesting game. There's been opportunities for both teams there, and it's going pretty good, smooth. So congratulations to the San Francisco Giants. They won 100 games, the first team to reach it. And right now, I was telling you about those Mariners. They're on a 6-game winning streak. And right now, they're hot. And here's Gallo. Swings and a miss. So he's behind the count. 0-1. Gallo, 0 for 1. Struck out. He has 38 home runs with 76 RBIs. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Now, that was a good pitch to swing at, and he took that one. 0-2 the count. So he's behind in the count 0-2. So Pivetta's throwing a really good game, guys. Very good, solid game today. You got to tip your cap to him. He's around the strike zone, working quick and keeping the Yankees off balance. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And for now, I was put Severino to warm up in the pun, and after the 7th, or maybe then your normal bullpen on. Okay. Gleyber's on deck. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And here comes the pitch. Foul out of play. He spoiled that one. Still remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. Top of the 5th inning, 1-0 Boston on a Kevin Pilecki home run in the 3rd inning. But right now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Joey Gallo, leading off the top of the 5th inning. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Pivetta ready to deal. The right-hander. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This ball is hit foul out of play, so we'll do it again. One ball, 2 strikes. The right-hander Pilecki ready to deal with a lefty Gallo. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2 balls and 2 strikes to count it squares and evens. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And here it comes the pitch. Count runs full, 3-2. So good battle back there from Gallo, 3-2 count. Just on the way, top of the 5th inning, leadoff hitter here, Gallo on a 3-2 count to Pivetta. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, foul again. We'll do it again, 3-2. Kept alive there. Little young boy gets a souvenir. And the 3-2 count. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Foul tip. So Gallo again, normal routine, down on strikes. So the first out. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout as well. I mean, the fact that he managed to get the count to 3-2, a couple foul balls, added 6-7 pitches in that bat. Okay, you 64 pitches for Pivetta. It's going to throw a 65th. And here's Gleyber. Call a strike. So the umpire's giving him the high strike away. Again. Gleyber 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He's batting .260. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. And he's thrown 44 strikes of his 66 pitches. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. You just challenge him. A good fastball. Gleyber's on a 10-game hitting streak. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Brandon, what's going on, Brandon? Here's the pitch. Call strike 3. Man, wow. Caught him looking. It looks like the Yankees look a little sleepwalking. I swear Gallo's like the Malcolm in the Middle scene. I expect nothing out of him and still let him down. And Brandon, salute to Brandon, a staple of the program as well. Man, we are flat. It looked like the night they didn't stay in the Holiday Inn Express. They look like they started in a Motel 8. Because they're like, man, they look flat. Here's Sanchez in there for a call strike. They're not putting a good bats together. They're could be the lineup construction again. Although they had a lot of hits last night. You can't really say that. Sanchez also 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. And pitcher's lights out. He said, yeah, you got to give credit to the pitcher. He is pitching a really good game, Maria. I agree with you, absolutely. 1 ball, 1 strike. Down 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here, 4-seamer down and away. And the Yankees need something, kind of a spark. I thought Rougned Odor's shot was going to be that spark that they needed, but right now they're a little flat, like you said. They need to wake up. It's only a 1-0 game, folks, so anything could happen here. 2 balls and 1 strike. And here's the pitch. Ooh, in there for a strike. So 2-2-2. Remember, Sanchez liked hitting. Sanchez loved hitting in Fenway Park for some reason. This is a park that he enjoys hitting at. So I'll be surprised if he gets a double or single here. And here's a 2-2 pitch. Foul out of play. He spoils that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Remains. Best of all, his pitch count is at 73. Going to deliver 74. We want to get that pitch count up high. We want to get back into that bullpen of the Red Sox. They had to use their bullpen last night. We want to continue because we still got one more game tomorrow, and we want to have that bullpen taxed as possible. So here's the 2 balls and 2 strikes time. Remember, tomorrow night, Sunday night, baseball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Sanchez fouls it off. Remember, Sunday night baseball tomorrow night. I know how much everyone doesn't like the telecast from ESPN, but that's why I'm here. You come listen, you put the TV on mute, you turn on the volume here on your laptop computer and watch the program, watch along, and we'll do the calls and we'll have fun here and we'll watch the program. And here's a 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. See, this is one that line of construction again is terrible because you put these guys that Gallo, Torres, and Sanchez all munched together, and even Stanton, they all strike out. You got to have some balance in there and cut that there. So they all go in order here. No runs, no hits, no errors. And unlike what we see, a little flat there. It's only a 1-0 game, boy, but does it feel like they're down by 5 for some reason again? But anything, Cortes, we got to go now inning at a time with him. Or right now, you're going to let him pitch the 5th inning, the bottom of the 5th. You got Schwarber, Dahlback, and Plawecki again. If he gets out here, you might want to throw him out one more time, but then there you're going to have you go batter to batter. I give him one more inning. Nestor Cortes, his pitch count is low. Let him pitch that bottom of the 5th inning. Let him be in line, a possibility of getting a win or no decision. So my plane of thought in a perfect world, you let him pitch that 5th inning. You let him start the 6th if it still remains the same score, but you go batter to batter. You have someone warming up in that bullpen. If he gets the number 9 hitter, then you let him. You let him go against Kike Hernandez and so forth. You keep pushing a little bit of the envelope. And if he gets through 6 innings, then when you start the 7th, then you bring in your reliever. If it's still a 1-0 game or Yankees take the lead. That's the way I would play it out in a perfect world as a manager in my book. But I'm not the manager, so we shall see how it transpires. Sometimes we don't agree with the moves that they make, or sometimes we do. So we shall see. In a perfect world, that's the way I would like that to play out. And it's up to the Yankees now to wake up and get their hitting shoes back on. Change your spikes. Get back to your hitting spikes because you're missing that. Where was that prolific offense that we needed yesterday? So Cortes is warming up his pitches. All the scores out of town is the same. 8-4 St. Louis over the Cubs. 2-0 Philadelphia over Pittsburgh, bottom of the 5th. No score still here, and that's in the top of the 6th between Houston and Oakland. Oakland trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. They've been falling. They fall really hard down the stretch here. And they got the Astros. No tough task. And the Yankees are just weird hitters sometimes. They can hit like yesterday, and then our games today, like they wonder they're the same players from yesterday. Yeah, it's like so mind-boggling. You see the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to them. Here's Cortes in there for a ball. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 1 with a flight out, so he's ahead of the count. 1 ball, no strike. Here's the one, and in there for a strike. He got the low corner strike finally. 1 ball, 1 strike. So a pretty quick game right now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and foul out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got some bullpen action warming up. Michael King warming up, although Boom looks like it's dying to run to the bullpen. But that's the right move, though. You keep someone warming up just in case. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Cortes. This is the 6th, 7th, 8th hitter. If anyone gets on the 9th, and 1 ball, 2 strike is the count to Kyle Schwarber. I keep saying Corey. Don't know why I keep saying Corey. It's Kyle Schwarber. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Foul out of play. He spoiled it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll do it again. Cortes threw a cutter there. He's at 70 pitches. Going to throw his 71st pitch of the game. So pretty quick pitch count here. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Foul. He spoils it again. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. We thank you for joining us here on this Saturday afternoon, early evening, 5:36 a.m. in the Philippines Sunday morning. Try it outside on 2 balls and 2 strikes, and then Taiwan as well. 7:30 in the morning in Australia, Melbourne, Australia. Salute to CT, who always listens and watches along from Australia. Eddie in Taiwan. Jerome in this ball is hit for a base hit. So Schwarber's on with a leadoff single. Got past the shift there. So Schwarber, when that swing is on, it looks really pretty. And just a line drive over the head, and he just beat the shift beautifully there. And the good thing happens when you put bat on ball. So the leadoff runner's on. There's a rainbow over Fenway Park. Looks like there might be some rain in the area. Normally in rainbow, there's dark clouds and rain, and we have a nice, beautiful rainbow. So the Yankees trying to go for double play ball, swing and a miss to Dahlback ahead of the count. 0-1. Dahlback is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 3rd inning. Yankees at double play depth. Kyle Schwarber, not a fleet of foot. So the Yankees are trying to set up for a double play ball here. Right now, Cortes ahead of the count, 0-1. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Drop in the dirt. Good block by Sanchez. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's also a concern later down the road. The pass balls, the wild pitch. Sanchez blocking the balls down. 1 ball, 1 strike. One nothing Red Sox here. It's the bottom of the 5th inning. Runner on first. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here it comes. 2 balls and 1 strike. To Dahlback, the first baseman today. Schwarber, the running at first. He got on with a leadoff single. Two balls, 1 strike. He's ready to deal. Cortes, the lefty, the pride of Hialeah. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, foul. Got a piece of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Evens the count. Cortes. And here's weird. Knowing Kyle Schwarber and Anthony Rizzo are facing each other instead of being teammates in Chicago. I hope they hang out before the game. They exchanged a big hug. They showed that yesterday's telecast. And Maria, I'm not liking this game. Come on, Yankees. A little concerned. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. This ball is in the air to right field. This ball is deep at the wall. Judge steals a home run. He makes the catch. Wow, big play by Aaron Judge. And they get him. Oh, just got back. Ooh, almost doubled off Schwarber. And he stole the home run from Dahlback. So put a star next to that. That's a huge play. Brennan, wow, big play there by Aaron Judge. He used all 6'7" frame, and he got glide and caught it. And what a play. It was just going to go off the fence. It might have hit the top of the wall and they just missed Kyle there from doubling him up. He got back just in time. So Cortes dodged a big bullet there. That's a lot of play. Good play there by Aaron Judge. So one out there. Here's Pilecki, who homered last time against Cortes. You know, that was probably in the back of his mind when he. So here's the pitch there. Don't throw the same thing you threw him last time in there for a call strike ahead of the count to Pilecki. Don't challenge him inside. Let him roll over a ball and set up for a double play. Pilecki with a solo home run. That's his third of the season. So, you know, you challenge a guy who only came in with 2 home runs, and you tip your cap right now to the hitter. Right now, 0-1 pitch. Here comes the play. This ball is in the air to center field and falls right in front of Gardner. So Pilecki's having a happy birthday moment. He's safe. Just got in there. Almost doubled up Schwarber. So Schwarber had a stronger arm, or a center fielder with a stronger arm would have probably doubled Schwarber up. And Aaron Boone comes out of the bullpen immediately. Boy, he's itching to go to that bullpen. He just wanted to get Cortes out of there. Let's see the replay there. And a stronger arm would have got him. No, he's safe. He just got in. And the benefit of having a 6'7" outfielder, it moves like a 6'2" wide receiver. And we make a pitching change. So they were dying to get Nestor Cortes out of the game. And boom, immediately runs to go against Iglesias. Maybe just safe, yeah. He was just safe. Remember, he just made it in there. Gardner would have had a stronger arm. He would have got him. Or a regular, if Esteban Florio was there, or Esteban Florio might have made the catch. We never know there. But Gardner's playing really well. It's not a knock on Gardner. Not a knock at all. He's been really good for the Yankees. So you can't knock him there. But first and second with 1 out, we make a pitching change to Michael King. And the Yankees trying to hold this here. It's a 1-0 game here. Runner on first and second. Red Sox are threatening here with 1 out. And they got to get out of this inning here, especially since the top of the lineup is about to roll over. You want to get out of here and face the top of the lineup with and bases empty with no one on and a fresh start. But and also you want to hold it at 1-0. You don't want to be behind the mount. They look right now. The Yankees look nostalgic, bad at the plate. They don't have. There's no spark. There's no umph. This is a type of game that you kind of wanted to play a Tyler Wade to go in there and just be a pest on the bases, hitting the ball the opposite way. But although Odor came in and did his first at bat was a really noise. He made a lot of noise. That ball would have was a home run robbed away from Odor, and he would have came in and that would have been the spark you needed to make that noise. And he says here, I'm not sure how I feel about taking Cortes out for King. It's questionable. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see Michael King come in a clean inning. I really wanted Cortes to face one more batter at least. And then you might, if you lost Jose Iglesias, then you go pull him for Kike Hernandez. But it is what it is. I think he just, and that's how you tax your bullpen. You go to a little bit, one batter or a couple of batters too early. But he has plenty of arms there with Severino, Herman. But remember, you still got one more game that you got to play tomorrow. And if I'm thinking Jordan Montgomery's the pitcher tomorrow, here's Iglesias, 0-for-1 flight out. So the Yankees trying to turn 2 here with 1 out, runner on first and second. Not a lot of speed on the bases. And here's the pitch from King. Missed up high. He's been giving the high strike all afternoon. First pitch from Michael King, calls a ball. So he's behind in the count 0-1. King has to come in here and throw strikes. At least Cortes was around the plate. So this is when the game might slow down. Right now we were an hour and 35 minutes, and here's the pitch. In there for a strike. That was not a strike, my folks, and he called it a strike. That was down and away. The other pitch was a much better. Well, I think, Kluber pitches tomorrow. I said Montgomery, but it's Kluber. So the count remains, and you definitely need your bullpen. He's not going to pitch more than 5 innings, so this move is a little suspect in my opinion. He went to the trigger too quick. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Foul. I know you want to play each game at the time and win the game in front of you, but also Cortes, I think he should have tried to get a couple more outs from him. Wildy Peralta. So you're warming Wildy Peralta, and you're going to burn Michael King, who could give you innings. This move here, it makes my head scratch. But only remember, it's a 3-batter minimum as well. So here's the 1-2 pitch. You got to pitch to 3 batters. And if Joely Rodriguez come in, he's going to face Rafael Devers, and that means the Yankees are in trouble here. So Michael King, the last 4 games, he's pitched 9 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, and he has 1 walk to 10 strikeout ratio. He has a good ratio there. He's trying to find himself. Maybe he's making a name here for the bullpen for the postseason. Foul out of play. It hit off his foot. It remains 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. And we got a prediction from Brandon. Judge is going to come on big later on. I hope so. I wouldn't be surprised he makes a big name in these kind of games. 1 ball, 2 strikes. King came in relief for Cortes. Cortes, 4 1/3 of an inning. He pitched really well. Just that 1 mistake to Pilecki, and here in this inning, a couple of hits. Although umpire squeezed a little bit out of him. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball is chopped slowly to Odor, barehanded. He's going to have to eat it. Wow. So a dribbler, and everything's going the Boston Red Sox way tonight. So a little dribbler, and he's on with a single. Can't do nothing about that. But it's still 1 out. Wasn't hit hard. It was just bad luck. A dribbler chopper, Odor charges, and smart move to eat it. You don't want to throw a ball that goes into right field and you're going to allow a run in. So pretty smart move there. You eat the play and you try to set up for a double play. And Iglesias runs pretty decent. So that's an infield single. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Top of the lineup for Kike Hernandez. And Kike Hernandez is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. It's going to be tough to try to double up Kike Hernandez. But the Yankees are going to play double play depth. 1-0, the Yankees trail. This is an important part of the game here. And King ready to deal. And here's the pitch. Did he go for what he called? 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, it's a dangerous spot for King, absolutely. And Nestor Cortes was dealing. He was in a rhythm despite the 2 hits. And Boom was dying to run out of the bullpen. The ball hadn't even landed when the base hit, and he was running out of the dugout. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here comes the pitch. Foul out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Boston's trying to add here to their 1-0 lead. Bases are loaded, not good. 1 out. The Yankees could get out of here with a double play. They got a lot of slow runners on base here. Though the most important one is the one at bat here who could run and try to prevent a double play being turned. But right now, here's the pitch. In there for a strike. So he's ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Michael King. Remember, since he's come in relief, he has 10 strikeouts with 1 walk. So control has been a really good friend of Michael King coming in his time as a relief arm for the Yankees. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. They're trying to get out of this inning and keep it at a 1-0 game. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. Whoa, gets away from Sanchez. And that's a wild pitch. A run scores. My God, they hurt themselves. You wasn't going to get that from Cortes. It's totally a wild pitch. Man, I'm telling you. And you cannot blame Sanchez there. Total wild pitch. Cortes had pinpoint accuracy. You were itching to get him out of the game for this. I mean, come on. This is You have Michael King. Michael King is a good reliever. Don't get me wrong. You got to bring him in with the bases clean. You got to give him a clean inning. He's a starter. He's not. Doesn't have the bullpen mentality yet. So 2-0 Boston. And those are moves that make you head scratch. This is why you get to tend to question Boone and his managerial skills. These are the type of things like, hello, you McFly, is the light bulb on in there? So 3-2 count. There's a 2-2 count. A run is in already. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike him out. Personally, a little anticlimactic after he gives off that wild pitch, but there's 2 outs here. And that's the try. I think he tried to throw that last time, that curveball that he ended up yanking all the way in the back spot and allowed a run to score. Here comes pitching coach Mac Blake. I don't know what's going on here with this here. Remember, the game was going good. You take out your pitcher that was moving, bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0 Red Sox. The run is in on a wild pitch here, and Cortes had a really good game going, a quick rhythm. The game was going smooth, fast, and boom, had an itch like he was sitting on an ant farm to get Cortes out of the game. If the Yankees, forgetting Cortes just giving up 1 run at least. Yeah, he was pitching well. He was moving. Robert Parr, salute. I know you were here a little earlier. Salute, my main man. It's the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 outs, runner on 2nd and 3rd. King in, and I am not against King coming to pitch. I just would have liked to see him pitch a clean inning with no one on, no heavy runners, and let Cortes continue to just finish that 5th inning. Remember, you got a game tomorrow with Corey Schubert, who isn't so great. Doesn't give you a lot of length in his start. So here, the pitch to Rev, swing and a miss. Unless if King is going to throw 2 or 3 innings, 2 2/3 of innings, you leave him there. But you saw Joely Rodriguez warming up already. Another curveball, 0-1 the count to Michael King. The pitcher to Redford. Redford's 1 for 2. Boston's trying to get a big 2-out hit. Here's the pitch. In there for ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. So this is big out. This is a big batter. Not only if they could get out of this and you leave Denver's on deck for the following inning, and you go up against Denver with no one on, no runners on. But if King has to throw strikes, he's only giving up 1 walk with 11 strikeouts. So here's 1 ball, 1 strike count, and here comes the pitch. He almost hit him. 2 balls and 1 strike. So now is when the game tends to extend and get long. We were going through a quick, fast game, and now since the bullpen, now it starts to get too slow, and Boone puts too much trust in his bullpen. He does. And I thought Girardi was the one, but Girardi had a good bullpen to trust and go to. And I used to think Girardi will go quickly to the bullpen. So this is a 2 ball, 1 strike count. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count runs even. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, a run is in on a wild pitch. You got runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs here. The Red Sox trying to pick up those 2 runs in here and extend the game. And at 4-0, if they get a base hit, it's going to go to 4-0. So this is big here. And just missed. The count runs full, 3-2. So this is a big 3-2 pitch here. And Emil let us know that Kyle Tucker with a homer for the Astros. Cortes watching along, saying a 3-2 count. This is a big 3-2 pitch here. Michael King ready to deal. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So that was humongous strikeout there because they strand runners on. However, they score a run on 1 hit. No errors. They leave 2 on base. 2-0 Boston. We go now to the 6th inning. The New York Yankees need to have some coffee. They need to wake up, have some coffee, wake up, get yourself going because they're sleepwalking right now. That Motel 6 that they stood in didn't help them. Billy Ward, what's going on, my man? Billy Ward, salute. We need to get some runs here. Yes, indeed, Billy. We need some runs here. And I said Girardi was a better manager than Boone, but granted, you can say that better team too. Yeah, that I'll give you a point on that there. Okay, not terrible. I'll take it. I hope we can get a cheap run. Doesn't come back to bite us. Yeah, I hope so too. And it says let's get a couple of walks, a nice hit here. That's simple. I agree. Yes, totally agree. Wake up. We need to wake up. We need to some cafecito, un coladito, some Cuban coffee to drink here with an espresso, an Italian espresso. We need to wake up the Yankees. Wake up. Energy Red Bull. Get them some Red Bull. Get something in there for them because they need to wake up. They need to put better at bats and they need to get us excited here. They don't tell me they out hit themselves with last night. Close to 17 hits. They had eight extra base hits or 6 extra base hits last night. And let's go. We know the talent is there. We saw it last night, and it was against Eovaldi. They're a better pitcher, but also Pivetta's throwing a good game here. But here's the deal: Pivetta has sat in that bullpen for quite a long time. Also what helped Pivetta, Cortes was quick delivering, and they were going back and forth. They both got into a good rhythm, and maybe now with the extended bullpen change in between innings and base runners, might have gotten Pivetta a little bit out of sync. So we shall see. I think the Yankees going to have an opportunity here to make some noise because of that reason and that reason only. It was a long inning in between stints for Pivetta when he threw his pitch. I think close to almost 30 minutes, 30 to 35 minutes. I think that's going to have a big effect. So we shall see here. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Yankees trail 2-0 right now. And for the Yankees coming up, you got Rougned Odor, Gio Urshela, and Brett the Hitman Gardner. So Yankees are trailing 2-0. We got the bottom of the lineup that usually makes a little noise. If they could get on and be table setters, will be huge here. So the Yankees only have 1 hit, and that's the Stanton hit. Red Sox has 5 hits, but they lead 2-0. And here's Rougned Odor, who had a home run taken away from him last time up at the right field warning track, and the right fielder made a nice catch right over. He was just tall enough; it was going to go over the fence, over the. And here's the pitch, up high for a ball. That ball was going over into the seats. He took it away from Rougned, and it just goes as a flyout. So he's 0 for 1. It's good to see Rougned Odor hasn't played since the 9th of September. And he almost came up and hit a home run. So 1 ball, no strikes that count to Rougned. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and no strike. They sat DJ. He had a sore groin and a hip situation. And Boone wants to give him a day off today, maybe tomorrow. You have an off day, so now you have 3 days in a row, and you play him against the Toronto Blue Jays, or even if you give him an extra day. So 2-0 count, Rougned steps off. So you see right now, Pivetta, 2 straight balls, not nowhere near the zone, so you keep an eye on that. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Odor, not a good at bat there swinging. He should have taken a pitch there. The guy has thrown 2 straight balls. You make him pitch longer. He's been sitting on the bench for almost a half hour in between innings. That was not smart baseball. So he flied out. Let's see here. It's the last thing you want to do if you're the Red Sox is to this point where the Red Sox feel comfortable with their bullpen, because even though it hasn't been best, remember they still have Matt Barnes pitched last night. So let's see. And down low to Gio for a ball. So he hasn't been sharp here. So frowning face on Odor. You bailed out the pitcher there with the first out there. You got to make him work longer, and he's been in between. 1 ball, no strike. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Gio. Again, 1 ball, 1 strike. He swung at ball 2, in my opinion, so you should have been up 2-0. Bullpen action for the Hansel Robles. Hansel, he's so hot right now. Robles is warming up. And I want to see Hansel come in this game. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Gio. This ball is foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the Yankees going to have opportunities against this Boston bullpen. They just got to put better bats together. You got Pivetta pitching 5 in the 3rd inning, with 1 hit ball. with 7 strikeouts. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just took that outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he says, earlier this season, when Odor and Sanchez were in the lineup together, they were the most mediocre team in baseball. We need DJ and Hashioka back tomorrow. Okay. And here's the 2-2 pitch. He kept alive, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maria wants the Yankees to wake up. I agree with you, Maria. We need to wake them up. Maria, let's throw a bucket of cold water to wake their butts up in there. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Foul out of play. I disagree with you with the defensive metrics with Kyle. When Kyle's behind the plate, the teams run on Kyle more than Sanchez. Sanchez has a cannon. Sanchez's problem is the ball in the dirt. I like Sanchez for his arm to keep neutralizing the running game. Unless if the team, like, here's the pitch. This ball is foul to play. Unless if you're playing a team that doesn't run a lot, like the Red Sox, it depends on the matchup. If you put a team that has speed, like Toronto, they'll run all day on Kyle. They won't respect his arm, and that's a disaster. But maybe against the Red Sox, you want to play Kyle more due to the fact that they're not going to run more. Here's a base hit, and then Gio comes on with a base hit to left field. All right. Gio Urshela gets a hit. So he's on with 1 out. Right over the left fielder, into left field. Outstretched Sander Bogarts. He got a glove on it. Wow, I didn't see that. He got a glove on it. Almost robbed Gio of a hit. But it's still a hit. It was hit hard enough. And here comes Brett the Hitman Gardner, top of the lineup. Gardner's 0 for 2, batting .222, 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. He grounded out twice here. Look for Gardner to give you a professional at bat here. And here's the pitch. In there for a call strike. Kyle's a better pitcher frame. I'm just saying the reason. Yeah, that too. But the running game. Right now, that's the only thing that worries me here late in the season. That's why I think come postseason roster time, I think the Yankees will carry 3 catchers. And I think Rookie's going to be left off the postseason roster. In my opinion, I think, and they're going to bring a backup catcher. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. Especially if you're going to pinch run or pinch hit Kyle for Sanchez. Sanchez gets a hit. You want to bring in a pinch runner. Then who's going to catch? You bring your 3rd catcher to catch. That's my opinion. I think the Yankees will carry 3 catchers in the postseason. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. So the Red Sox got Hansel Robles warming up in the bullpen. 89 pitches for Pivetta. They want to try to squeeze another inning out of Pivetta if they can, and give them length. You had to get to the bullpen early yesterday, so they were hoping. So the Red Sox want to keep their bullpen rested at bay, not bring in a lot of relievers tonight. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This ball is grounded. Base hit down the right field line. Urshela goes to 3rd. And they'll hold him there. Gardner in there with a double. So 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Here comes the Yankees. And here comes the judge. So Maria, I think they're waking up. Maria. I think your cold water splash at them is getting them awake, Maria. Or is that that strong coffee you made for them? We shall see. Yes, let's go. And now Pivetta's out of the game. And ladies and gentlemen, they're going to bring Hansel Robles. If you guys seen Zoolander when he goes Hansel, he's so hot right now. So hopefully he isn't, and the Yankees could jump on him. And this is what they need. And this is how we do it. We're going to get some runs now with Aaron Judge. Yes, Maria said she gave them some coffee. I have mine here right before the game. I said I needed coffee because this is the second of 3 programs that we're doing on the network. And I was in between the programs, I was getting a little jittery-eyed. I said I need a cup of coffee. I was like the Yankees, a little sleepwalking, but the coffee, as soon as it went, got me going. So Hansel Robles with Aaron Judge. This is going to be an interesting matchup here. And the Yankees are trailing 2-0 here. And it's top of the 6th inning. And they got a threat. They can manufacture a run here with a fly ball. They got second and third with 1 out. Aaron Judge, there's a base open. We'll see if the Red Sox want to give the pass to Judge and set up Rizzo with the bases loaded. But I wouldn't see that scenario. Why would you bring Hansel in to a righty against Rizzo, the lefty, with the bases loaded? That's not a good matchup there. Rizzo could hit. So we shall see how Boston wants to do this with a base open. If they have a 2-run lead, so we shall see his approach. And if you're a Judge, the approach is simple. Look for something you can drive. I was just saying that when I read it, and I'm gonna give you the credit on that one because I was just gonna say that you're gonna have a smart at bat. You can't swing it and miss. You gotta put the ball in the air if you don't got something to drive, and just wait for your pitch. Hopefully you hit a ball off the monster and continue and tie the game up because Gardner has speed on second and he's a smart base runner, and we shall see what we got. A lot of Yankees are set up for something good here. So here's Hansel Robles. He's so hot right now. 66 games, 3-5 record, 12-4 in save opportunities, an ERA of 4.81 in 63 innings. He's got 34 walks to 73 strikeouts. He's given up 8 home runs, and teams are batting .268. The former Met, we've seen him. We know him very well. We know what he could do. And Hansel Robles, our old friend here, former Met, and he's going up against Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2, pop up and a ground out. 285 hitter with 90 RBIs, 36 home runs, and his OBS is 905. Judge tends to pick up his game in a dramatic situation. And here's the opportunity, a dramatic opportunity. So here comes Hansel, ready to deal his first pitch. Yankees trail by 2, runner on second and third with 1 out. Hansel Robles, ready to deal. And here comes his first pitch. Whoa, ball gets away from him. And here comes the run that the Yankees lost. And yes, indeed. Yes. So Gio Urshela scores on that wild pitch. How about that? They scored on a wild pitch, Brennan. So it's now 2-1. The same wild pitch that Michael came through. Same exact results. And the Yankees get that run right back. So it's 2-1 with runner on third with 1 out. Judge has an opportunity here to tie the game up. He needs to be a smart at bat, smart and manufacture or get the hit. The infield plays in. They want to try to cut this run down. So it makes Judge an even better hitter with the way he swings that bat. He has and wow, here's the 1-0 pitch. This ball is chopped to third. They're going to go home. And they got him. What a bad play there. Man, bad luck. So the Yankees went on contact and got burned. Judge on a fielder's choice. Oh, man. Good play by Devers. You still got to come up with the throw to home. Man. And you had the right guy, Gardner. Hey, the defense made the play there. And it's still early enough, and I can't knock it. Although momentum was shifting there, it's tough because you also got Rizzo coming up. And Rizzo's been a clutch 2-out hitter. So it was bad situational baseball there by the Yankees, in my opinion. They should have held Gardner with Rizzo. Rizzo's come up with some huge 2-out hits, and they should have holding him there. But hey, got a kudos to the third baseman. He made a play there, throw over to first, and his Hansel Robles, So Gardner slams his batting helmet in disgust. Wasted opportunity. And here's Hansel Robles against Rizzo. Here's the pitch. Up high for a strike. He called that high strike all game. So he's ahead of the count. Rizzo 0 for 2, popped up and fly out. Runner on first. And That's the thing, though. We got it run, and there's 3 more innings to go. We put ourselves better position. Yes, yes, absolutely. Wow, that was a huge waste opportunity. Guardy can't run like he did in 2009, but I was okay with that. Hindsight is 2020, but Rizzo has come up huge. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, a big upset in the heavyweight in the boxing heavyweight. Anthony Joshua lost this fight in a unanimous decision. Wow, wow, big upset there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, 1 ball, 1 strike for those boxing fans. I'll cover that later tonight. Wow, I knew the fight was on, but I couldn't cover everything. I can't be everywhere. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Then I'll be called white rice, and I'll be everywhere. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count. One ball, 1 strike. Look for Rizzo to get something good here. And here's the pitch. Ooh, fouled it straight back. Ooh, it was right on there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. It gets suspenseful. The Yankees going to have the opportunity against the Boston bullpen. They are in the bullpen already. Remember, they pitched Matt Barnes yesterday. They pitched 3 relievers yesterday. So it's good the Yankees keep a 1-run game against the bullpen that might get taxed by tomorrow. The shift is on. Devers is on the right at shortstop, right by the second base bag. Everyone else is on the right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch, 1-1-2 pitch, throw over to first, back up. Remember, Rizzo has gone the opposite way a lot. He chokes up the bat, and he goes the opposite direction, right? And the Houston Astros game and the Oakland A's is still 1-0. Bottom of the 7th inning. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. And here's the pitch. Foul out of play for Rizzo, Anthony Rizzo. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Yankees, a run is in on a wild pitch, although the Yankees did really good. They woke up. They got a couple hits here, back-to-back singles. A single and a double came in on a wild pitch, and Garner got caught at home on a contact play, but it's up to Rizzo here. Rizzo, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll leave that up there for Brandon. And here's the 1-2 pitch. This ball is popped up in the infield. Should end the inning and makes the catch. Oh, man. And so the Yankees are finally on the board on 1 run, on 2 hits, no errors. They left 1 on base, 2-1. We go now to the battle of the bullpens. Battle of the bullpen. So now the Yankee bullpen. Absolutely, Brendan. Not bad. Not bad at all. And for the Red Sox, you got Hunter Renfroe coming up, Devers, and Bogarts. Actually, Devers, Bogart, and Martinez. So we shall see here. And it looks like Oakland tied the game up at 1 apiece there. In the bottom of the 7th inning, we're all even in Oakland. Here, 2-1, Red Sox. Yankees, good thing the Yankees answered back and got that run back for Michael King. Michael King should be the pitcher to come in for 2nd inning or continue pitching again. We shall see. It should have been tied. Terrible inning, Michael says. Yeah, they just tied it. We need to score that runner at 3rd. Right, Michael? Right. But did you want him to go on Michael, did you want him to go on contact? Did you want him to hold back and have Rizzo with 2 outs? Because we saw what happened there. Maybe the at-bat changes with a runner on 3rd. You don't have the shift. Rizzo might get a different pitch that he might. So a lot of things could have happened there. Sorry, that might cost them the whole game. Not yet. It's still plenty. They're going against the bullpen, Michael. And I don't think so. And you should not have came home. You blame Phil Nevin. Okay. I think they should have held him there. Hindsight is 2020 because if Devers throws the ball away, we're like, whoa, what a play by Garner. He forced the issue. So we got to take the good and the bad with that one. It wasn't bad play. It wasn't a bad play, but if you would have, I'm trying to be the other side of the coin. If you would have held him at third, maybe Rizzo gets a different pitch. The defensive alignment would have been different. Now you got to keep the third baseman close to third because the runner on third could have actually a walking lead home if you play that ridiculous shift. And maybe Rizzo could get a pitch that he goes the opposite way with. So they forgot they took for granted who was coming up at bat. Here's Devers, who's 0 for 2, flied out, struck out. Michael King will continue pitching here. Smart. That's the way you go with it. You keep King in there. Now he has a clean inning now. Now he could be more comfortable. And here's the pitch. The ball is in. Go for base hit, man. Right back up the middle. So Devers starts it off right back. Here comes the Red Sox. Right back. This is what you didn't want. Let's see. Throw a fastball on the outer plate. And Devers is just a good hitter there. A two-seam fastball. He just sent it right back where it came from, to center field. So good piece of hitting there. A leadoff single for the Red Sox. It brings up Sander Bogaerts. Tough to double up. Bogaerts 0 for 2 against Cortes. Cortes did very well against these Boston Red Sox, top of the lineup. Very good outing by him. It was just good defense play. Yeah, it was a good defensive play. Absolutely. Very good. You force. That's what you do. With speed forces. You tip your cap to the defense. They did their play. That's what that's absolutely good play there in there for a strike. Hindsight, a double guessing, armchair quarterbacking when it comes to that play with Gardner. So Bogart behind an account 0-1. Michael King. 18 pitches so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here comes the pitch. Just missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So King here in relief of Nestor Cortes, the second inning. Lucas Licky starting to warm up. Please sit down. If the Red Sox score any more runs here, it's over. Michael started. Michael, you lost the bet, so stay positive. 1 ball, 1 strike. But Michael, always in the chat, always bringing some good commentary there. We appreciate that. And we got bullpen action for the Red Sox. So Red Sox, remember the Red Sox bullpen suck. So the Yankees need to have some shutdown, keep the Red Sox offense at bay, and go up against that bullpen. So battle the bullpens here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. The ball throw. Here's a throw over by Sanchez. Almost got him. This is the difference that Kyle Higashioka doesn't bring to you. Just got back. 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's take a look at that. Sanchez. Did he call that a strike or did he call that a ball? Because that was right down the middle. But Sanchez, beautiful throw and good sweeping tag. Just got back there. And Rizzo, very good. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count. He called that a ball. That was a terrible call there by the ump. That was right in the strike zone. And here's the pitch. This ball is foul. We lined it foul. So the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And look who's in the booth there. It's Alex Rodriguez. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Runner on first is Devers, not a fleet of foot. Yankees trying to play for a double play depth, although Bogaerts could run. Here's the pitch. This ball is popped up in the air to center field. Going back is Gardner. He makes the catch. He fields. And send it to the warning track. Not too deep. Just barely made the warning track. In on that outfield, the warning track. So for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Yankees trying to play for double play depth. We're having fun in the chat. Salute to the chat. Always providing good content here on the watch along. Always bringing a laugh and a smile to my face. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, foul away. And of course, Michael. It is rare in his regular season form. Okay. 0-1 count. Yankees trying to play for a double play depth. Get out of this inning. Get back into that bullpen. They're kind of waking up. Maria's coffee probably kicking in and waking this team up. So here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul back out of play. 0-2 count. So hopefully the coffee starts kicking in for the Yankee hitters. Kyle Schwarber on deck here. So the Yankees want to get. It would be great to get a double play ball. Leave Schwarber there and go after him next inning. And we'll see how Boone is going to manage this. And here's the 0-2 pitch to JD. Whoa, just missed. Wow. Squeeze there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wow. Would love to see a StatCast pitch there. One ball, 2 strike count. Runner on first. Yankees trail 2-1. Top of the bottom of the 6th inning. Foul out of play. We do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to JD Martinez, a sinker. Foul out. So we'll continue it again. So you gotta be careful. Martinez has good power the opposite direction. So you gotta stay away from the ball up and away that he could run it out to right field. And you don't want first and third situation. But you do want to keep the ball down. So if he hits anything and be into down and a ground ball, you could easily turn double play on JD. And here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Throw over first to first. Make sure Devers, keep an eye on Devers. Keep him closer to the bag. Devers not a fleet of foot either. So the Yankees have a golden opportunity to try to turn 2. You got not much speed on the base pad or at bat there between Martinez and Devers. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The game has slowed down significantly here. And the starters are out of the game. Here's the pitch. This ball is into right field. Judge on the run, makes the catch. Nice play by Judge. Good athletic run. Wow, that was a good play by him. And he took an extra base hit away from JD Martinez, in my opinion. Now there's 2 outs. So 2 outs now. Here comes Schwarber. And Boone runs again. Loves to run to the bullpen. And here's Lucas Leakey for you, Michael. So runner on first with 2 outs, the lefty. That's a smart move there. I think we'll see. The Yankees still got plenty of lefties in that bullpen for later down. The Denver's comes up again and so forth. So let me ask the chat: do you like the move here, going to Lucas Leakey? I know Michael's answer already, but what about the chat? Let me know if that's a smart move, going to the bullpen with Lucas Leakey. Lucas Leakey? Lucas Leakey not a fan. Michael's not a fan of Lucas Leakey. And Michael putting his Advil and getting his high blood pressure pill put the pill under your tongue so you could neutralize your blood pressure and be normal. He's taking the Advil, getting it ready. the Pepto-Bismol, the Tums, or Rolaids, because it's Lucas Licky time, baby. So 2-1 game here. Very important. Battle of the bullpen. This is when the game pretty much said from the 6th down to the 9th, it was going to slow down. The game was going really quick. Nestor Cortes kept them in there, kept them in the game, kept the game at bay, close. That one mistake was that Pilecki home run. Yankees, and he just battled, just doesn't have enough to go the length to go give you a couple more innings. That's probably his maturation coming next season. If Cortes take the next step in his maturation to go a little bit longer as a starter and give them, but he really keeps the team in every game. He gives them an opportunity to either tie, come back, no decision. And you gotta like what Nestor Cortes did there. He battled, he gives you a good quality start. I think the Yankees will win this game, Michael. I think I have a good feeling here. I don't like the bullpen of the Boston Red Sox. They stink. They really stink. And I think the Yankees are going to make some noise with their bullpen. Here's Lucas Licky, a record of 4-2 in 55 games, a 2.74 ERA, 69 innings. He has given 15 walks to 74 strikeouts here. The most important thing is a lefty-on-lefty matchup between Kyle Schwarber, and Lucas Licky. This is an important at-bat here. Although, yeah, you got to get him here. Here's the pitch. Outside, so you got to throw a ball. You got to get Schwarber here. Because the on deck is Dolbeck, and Dolbeck is a little bit dangerous against lefties. 1 ball, no strike. And you cannot get a pitching change unless the inning is over. 3 batter minimum. Urshela is playing at the shortstop position. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and no strike. So this is something terrible here. This is the chance you get bringing in a pitcher from the bullpen, Lucas Licky. I said he had 15 walks, always around the plate, but you need to get strikes here. And you have a full board for a complimentary bullpen. I agree with you there. That's just Boom trying to get cute, in my opinion. Here's a 2-0 pitch. He missed. 3 balls and no strike. And it's a dumb move. It is a dumb move. Got a fresh bullpen, and he can't find the plate. And now you have to keep him in there. So now you're really putting yourself in a pickle. 3 balls and no strike. And here's the pitch. He got to give me over strike. 3 balls and a strike to Schwarber. And Dolbeck is a really, really, really good hitter coming up against lefties. So he just got, to me, that was a gift strike. That was not a strike. And you look at the compy box, it wasn't. That was here. He got his Christmas gift a little early, in my opinion. So here's the 3-1 pitch. Grounded. So the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So we're back at 3 balls and 2 strikes. It says here, Boone, eat a Snicker. Why? Because you're getting a bit to the bullpen desperate when you're hungry. And Heel is with the jokes and on fire tonight. Salute to you on that. My brother, you are on fire tonight. So twilight in Boston as it starts to get dark early in the northeast section of America. Here it's still bright as, like if it was daytime, here's the pitch. If it was the midday, and Dever was going on there, a 3-2 pitch with 2 outs, customary. You run on a 3-2 pitch. So everybody here waiting on this 3-2 pitch collectively, very important. From here on out, these pitches are going to be very important. We're going to be on our seat of our pants. Very important now. We're wild card race implication, postseason on the line. A lot of every one of these late inning pitches are going to be a drama filled. From here on out, only the final week of Major League Baseball's regular season. And the Yankees playoff already started. Put it if you ask us, their playoff season started. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And here it comes. Line for and caught by Gleyber Torres. Rublev Odor, excuse me. So the shift worked. Odor, the Yankees get out of it. So no runs, no hits. They dodge a bullet if you ask me there. So 2-1. The Yankees go into their seventh. We start the seventh inning here. You got leading off Stanton, Gallo, Torres. You get an opportunity here for the New York Yankees. Down by 1, Licky. It worked. The move worked, but because of the defense alignment, wow, Michael, Buffoon stinks. Nice inning. 3 more to go. Let's go. Let's get a run in. That's it. So we got out. So we know that Lucas Licky will not be coming in the bottom of the 7th inning. Gary, we'll see who he brings in here. Clay Holmes, Luis Severino, Domingo Germán. Remember, I would hope you can't burn your bullpen too quick there. That's why I kind of wanted them to go a little longer with either King or Nestor Cortes, one more inning, then King, due to the fact that tomorrow you have Corey Kluber, and he doesn't go past 5 innings either. And you're going to go back to the bullpen. You don't want to tax your bullpen. You know, you got the, you know, you want to keep it going. And this is why, you know, you gotta, yes, you think about the moment, you gotta win at the moment, but you also gotta keep an eye on tomorrow as well. And Michael doesn't want to tie the game. He wants to take the lead. But let's go one baby step at a time. Let's get the runners on, and then we'll worry about tying it. Then we'll worry about getting the lead. Well, let's do one step at a time. One pitch, one at bat, one inning. We'll take it that approach, baby steps. Right now we go to the 7th inning. 2-1 game. The Yankees gonna have the heart of their lineup up. So we'll see how they come up with Stanton 4, 5, and 6, and Sanchez 7. So hopefully, let's see. Hopefully we get that going. It's 6:30 Eastern time in the United States. Salute to everyone here. 6:31 in a.m. on Sunday morning in the Philippines. Salute to everyone in the Philippines and in Taiwan. Salute to you guys, Eddie, Jerome, Van, all our friends in the Philippines. Salute to you guys. And also in Australia, 8:30 in the morning on Sunday morning. Salute to CT, waking up and having his coffee, his breakfast. Good morning to everyone that listens to us in Australia. We appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Hit the thumbs up, and we salute you guys. And it's 4:30 in the afternoon in Central America. So salute to you guys in Central America. So 2-1. And here's Tanner Hulak. He's been in 15 games. 12 of them has been starts. He's coming in relief. A record of 1-4, 3.58 ERA in 60 innings, 16 walks to 73 strikeouts. So pretty good strikeout. Here's Stanton. Ooh, a ball up high. So this guy throws heat. And if he's going to throw high fastballs to Carlos Stanton, I like my chances for a ball. He's ahead of the count. So Stanton is 1 for 2 here. His average creeping up to 272. The 1-0 pitch. And here it comes. Down low. 1 ball, 2 balls and no strike. So 2-0 count here. And career versus the Yankees, a 1.02 ERA in 4 games with 3 of them on starts. Only giving up 9 hits in 17 innings. He's walked 6 batters to 17 strikeouts. So there's a sample size here. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Inside 3-0. So good start right now. 3-0 count. And Brendan wants a leadoff walk. And Luis Severino starts to warm up. So Boone wants to burn his bullpen quick, but that's all right. You're going to try to win this game. So 3-0 count and put the pressure on Boston in there for a ball 4, a leadoff walk. So Stanton's on with a walk. Now, if you're the Yankees, I will not pinch run Stanton yet. I will keep him there because you have an opportunity to come back around and bat again. So you keep that bat in the lineup. You hold on. I know you would like to have Wade and run bases and do a lot of good things, but you hold it there. Here's Joey Gallo, 0 for 2. Now Gallo I would love Gallo to hit a ball to left field off the monster. Will be really great here. We shall see how an approach. He's 0 for 2. And Gallo has so far 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Way outside. Almost threw a ball, and good call by the catcher coming in correctly to break the rhythm up. He's thrown 5 straight balls. If I'm Gallo, I am not swinging on 2 strikes. He sucks anyway to be and he takes pitches down the middle. I would give him the take sign until 2 strikes, and he's going to strike out regardless. I make this kid throw 2 strikes before I give my batter a green light. I'm sorry. That's he hasn't earned my trust, even though he's been hot lately. But you gotta play a little. You gotta take a chance here. So right now, 1 ball, no strikes. I would throw the sign. You're not swinging. You got the red light here, brother. So 1-0 pitch. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside. He throws another ball. 2-0. So I'm giving him the sign. You ain't swinging. I'm giving you the sign. You holding that ball. You're not swinging. You're waiting for this guy to throw a strike. That's just me. If I'm definitely. So 2-0 count. A nail biter here in Boston. Here's the pitch. 3-0. So again, you're taking pitch again, man. You're taking the pitch because you're not swinging. You haven't earned the privilege to swing 3-0, and you got something cooking here. So you got a 3-0 count. Stanton runner on first. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. He has not thrown a strike, and you have to keep him in there. 3 batter minimum. So you got something cooking here with first and second. And the pitching coach is coming out. That's some trouble. Let's go. No, I wouldn't hold Severino. No, he did it good. And you got some relief action going in. Got some more relievers warming up remember the Yankees got into the bullpen earlier in yesterday's game. So right now, Pollock has to stay in the game. This is second batter, 3 batter minimum. In the old days, he would have been probably pulled already. And here's Gleyber. Again, Gleyber, you haven't earned anything. You're gonna get the take sign. You're not gonna bat. You're gonna hold up for the first strike. The guy has thrown 8 straight balls. You gotta take 2 strikes. I'm sorry. You have to take 2 strikes on this kid. You can't make him a pitcher. You can't bail him out. And even though Gleyber has a 10-game hitting streak, and he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So you haven't earned it tonight. The situation dictates certain times. You're waiting for a pitch. Here's the pitch. In there, he got a strike over. So he's in there. I am still giving him the strike sign for the second strike because he's got to show me that he's consistently to throw strikes here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a guarded for a double play ball. Again, that's bad baseball. You got to take the pitch. Now, runner on third with 2 outs. That's terrible. You bail the pitcher out. You make the pitcher, you bail them out. All that, you bail them out. Why? Because you got to play smart baseball. Take a pitch. If you strike out, that's fine. You still got runner on first and second. Double play, you erase them. So here's Sanchez. Terrible play. That's why you have to. Boone. This is the type of things that I rate to you with Boone. The kid hasn't thrown a strike. Come on, man. Gleyber's 10-game hitting streak, 0 for 3, but he has 2 strikeouts. The situation didn't dictate it. You haven't earned it this game. You look terrible in those 2 at-bats. Here's Sanchez. Pop up. And it looks like the inning is over. And, oh, no, he missed it. So Torres choked. Yeah. And you know what? That's the problem of the manager. You got to give him the take sign. Yo, don't be afraid. And you give him the take sign. You have 2 on with no outs. The pitcher can't throw a strike. And Gary ain't the guy in this situation. No, even if Gaber strikes out there, you got Gary. If Gary strikes out, that's fine. You still got an opportunity with Odor. But bad. That's not being in touch with the game. 0-1 count. Gary swung to me. Let me see. Yeah, of course. Joe West, of course. He wants to go have dinner, so he's going to call that a strike. So here goes a quick inning. Something positive that started. Now it could go down to the waste. A golden opportunity here. The guy could not throw a strike. He hasn't thrown a strike, and you're making him a pitcher. You're going to bail the Red Sox out here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Terrible. Terrible. The way they freaking constructed the lineup was a crazy idea to put Torres, Gallo, and Sanchez. That's a terrible. These guys all strike out. That's a terrible consumption of the lineup again. So the Yankees squandered a huge opportunity. They squandered opportunities. The guy did not throw no strikes. The guy was cold. He was terrible, and you made him. You made him a pitcher. You made him a pitcher. You bailed him out. Torres should have just waited. And the Red Sox pitchers is getting on Maria's nerves. The managerial is getting on my nerves for the Yankees. It's okay, Cole. And I guarantee you, Boone doesn't do any of these signs. He doesn't know. Guarantee you, Buck Showalter and they're managing that game there. He would have told him, "You're taking a ball. You're taking. You're not swinging." The kid hasn't thrown. Those are the type of things that Boone, as a manager, lacks. The situational, the baseball, in-depth IQ. That's how you influence a game. You put your stamp on. The kid hasn't thrown. He's thrown 8 straight balls. Okay, he threw the first one for a strike. Fine. You're still taking. You know what? You're a major league player. You should be able to hit with 2 strikes. Then when there's 2 strikes, you let him go. Let him swing. If he strikes out, okay. You still got first and second with 1 out. Sanchez, you saw what he just did there. He would have struck out. Then you had an opportunity with Odor, and you still had 2 runners on. Odor just missed a home run early in the game. He's been on the bench. He wants to make a name, and it's just so – and it changes the whole momentum of the game. It just changes it. You feel down. You're like, oh, they squandered an opportunity. They're still trailing by 1. The game isn't over by any chance. So the game isn't over. It's 2-1. Now your bullpen has to come and execute. That's all. The 2-1. They still got more. They still got a couple more innings to go. But we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. For the Red Sox, Sweet Caroline is playing for them there, and all the shenanigans with the 7th inning stretch in Boston. But I'm just venting on the situational baseball. It's just the situational baseball, and this is how you make your imprint on the team. All right, Boone. Okay, 3, okay, 2 strikes. I could trust you as a hitter to bat with 2 strikes. He's telling me there he don't trust them. He don't trust his hitters with 2 strikes, or he just not in touch with the game. He just or Brian Cashman and the analytic nerds didn't tell him to swing, to hold there, and I have no idea. And we got Luis Severino. And what's going to be Boone's excuse this time? I don't know. So here's Luis Severino, a beautiful clean inning. When he came into to Texas, against Texas was good to see. In there, foul away, ahead of the count, 0-1. So he's got Bobby Dahlback, a good hitter here with 23 home runs, facing Luis Severino. So he's going to come into 7, 8, and 9. We'll see how many innings Severino will come out of the bullpen today. It looks like he probably go 2 innings, in my opinion. Remember, you got Corey Kluber going tomorrow. Tomorrow going on. Here's the pitch, and 1 ball, 1 strike. You're gonna need the bullpen with him. He's not gonna give you length against this Red Sox team. So I don't, And here's the pitch. Foul out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Luis Severino. So he's at 95 miles an hour, was fouled back. Good to see his velocity in that mid-90 range. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Dahlback goes for the first. Here comes Plawecki, who has a homer in this game. It was a nice, beautiful slider there. So it looks like his arm looks really strong with throwing a slider there. Now, here's Plawecki, who's having a happy birthday game, 2 for 2, a solo home run and a single. Here's Severino. Here's the pitch. Oh, got squeezed there by the umpire for a ball. Wow. Plawecki's home run was 408 feet. Absolutely shot. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and no strike. He falls behind. Luis Severino threw that slider. Plawecki seems to be locked in tonight. He's 2 for 2. He's trying to have One of those rare 3-for-3 nights for Probable, who's not a good hitter. We've seen him his time in the Mets uniform. 2-0 pitch, and here it comes. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nice pitch, kept it down and away in the strike zone, so couldn't get a good launch angle. So that was a really good pitch there. 2 balls and 1 strike, and here's the pitch. Just missed. 3 balls and a strike. Luis Severino, coming back from Tommy John surgery, his second appearance this season. So 3-1 count, and here it comes. He walked him. Oh, he called a strike. Wow, favorable pitch there. I thought that was a ball. Umpires very inconsistent. The count runs full, 3-2. Very inconsistent call, in my opinion. So we have a 3-2 count. A changeup that was low, was extremely low. I got to be honest. I'll take it. 3-2 pitch. And here it comes. He walked him. So he walked him officially. 1-out walk. Poecki's 2 for 2 with a walk. So he's having a happy birthday moment. Here's Jose Iglesias. Not related to Enrique or Julio. He's 1 for 2. Yankees trying to set up a double play ball here. Iglesias could run. 1 out. Yankees trail 2-1. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning here. Severino's in on relief here. Throw over back to first. Got back. Probable ain't going anywhere, so I'm surprised he threw over just to keep him modest. Robert Parr, the Yankees are second in majors double play ball, only 1 behind the Nationals. Yeah. That was a quick move there to first base. And here's a pitch to Iglesias. Just missed. Umpires very inconsistent with that ball. Sometimes there's been worse calls for strikes. This one was really borderline. He called that a ball. So 1-0, 1-0. Bottom of the 7th inning, a tight game here. So there's a lot of implementation stake here. The Yankees trying to tie this wild card first wild card lead. If they win tonight, they also want to add some more distance. I'll keep the same distance between the Blue Jays and the Mariners. They're even at 2 games behind the Yankees for the final wild card. So there's a lot stakes riding here. Severino. Yesterday we had Claim Holmes. We had pitching down ball, 2 balls and no strikes. So Severino started off pretty good, but lately now laboring a little. 2-0 pitch. This is really the high leverage situation for Severino. Although the Texas game wasn't too much of a high leverage when he came in. So 2-0 count here. 2-1 game. Bottom of the 7th inning. Nail biting time. A lot at stake here. 2-0 pitch. This ball is popped up out of play. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Now Iglesias, you could say the same thing there. He should have waited to see for throw a strike, but Red Sox hitters are being aggressive on Luis. Hopefully Luis pays attention, or the coaching staff, to see the Red Sox number 9 hitters a little bit aggressive. So 2 balls and 1 strike here. They're hacking with 1 out. Yankees trying to play a double play depth. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there for a called strike. So again, he called that one a strike. So it evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a really good pitch. Low and away, outside corner. Two balls and 2 strikes. Iglesias is 1 for 2 tonight. That was a nice 96-mile-per-hour fastball on the outside corner. So the 2-2 pitch. And here it comes. This ball is foul, out of play. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll do it again. So 97 miles an hour. He's feeling good. He threw a 97-mile-per-hour fastball. He's feeling good. He reached back and let it go. He missed 170 days between pitches. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So he's just came back right in the thick of things. So he's relishing, and he's a competitor, a gamer. Here's a 2 balls and 2 strike count. Here it comes. Foul. Foul back. We'll do it again. Michael, you lost the bet, Michael. You need to be a little more positive. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning, 2-1 game. This ball is lined to left field in the gap of his fair. And it's foul. Wow. Woo! Yes, indeed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Iglesias. Woo. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Foul straight back. So good at bat here by Iglesias. His fastball is on fire tonight in the upper 90s, mid-upper 90s. So he's reaching up there. So that's a great sign from Tommy John. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Here it comes. Ground ball, 2, Rodor cuts 1. They get the 1 out. They were safe there. They get the lead runner. So you go Torres, you go 5-4 for the out. A fielder's choice for Iglesias. Although you traded a quicker runner, in my opinion, for Pilecki, but you also get the lead runner at second. So Severino. Now you got to be careful of the wild pitch, the changeup in the dirt, or the curveball in the dirt, with Sanchez behind the plate. Your blocking ability. Pitching coach Matt Blake comes out to conference to talk strategies with the top of the lineup. Kike Hernandez, the batter. But there's 2 outs here. Yankees trailing 2-1 here. Bottom of the 7th inning. A lot at stake here. Not just the rivalry. Wild card implication. The Yankees win tonight. They tie the first wild card lead. Also keeps the other 2 teams, the Toronto Blue Jays and the Mariners, at bay. Put some more distance. Keep the games back the same, and taking away games. You count down the games. If they win here, you don't want to give them anyone hope. So far, Minnesota has given you gifts there, beating the Blue Jays 2 games in a row. But you can't go to that well too often. You have to take care of business as Joely Rodriguez starts warming up in the bullpen. So here's Kike Hernandez, just in case Devers comes up, I believe. And here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. He gets ahead of the count, 1-0. A good fastball down and away. Well located. Excellent pitch. Severino. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. He gets ahead of the count. 0-2. So that's what you want. You want him to get ahead of the count. 0-2. So Luis Severino, you got to be careful with the ball in the dirt. Sanchez needs to make sure he blocks. So 2-0 count. Here it comes. Just missed outside. He went to that slider down and away. Good pitch there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Give him a slider, something different to see. Something different. See if he chases and get himself out there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So this is the nail-biting time. This is when the game slows down a bit. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Did he go? No, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He held the swing. So this is an important 2-2 pitch here. You don't want to go 3-2 because you don't want to release the runner from running. Although would the Red Sox be crazy enough to try to run? Glaciers could run. Sanchez got a cannon, but trying to put a runner in scoring position, trying to push the narrative. We shall see the strategy within the strategy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down and away. Severino gets out. No runs, no hits, no errors. They only leave 1 man left on base. We go to the 8th inning. Yankees trail by 1. Man, Severino came in, gave them a lift there, and we gotta love it. Woohoo! Absolutely. Yes, we are. We are. Thank you for absolutely. And we'll do that. We'll do the closers row. Thanks for reminding me. I'm so much in the zone calling the game. We'll definitely do the closers row, and the closers row is there. Remember, let me do the play-by-play. Allow me to talk, one person at a time, respectfully. And if we have to mute your button, if I have to mute you more than 3 times, I'm gonna have to boot you out. I don't know if he's gonna be a reliever, but it might be a good idea, Brennan. We gotta find out with him. But although you know that starting pitchers make more money, so it's all about money. But he's got paid already, so I wonder if they might throw him in there. But, that's a good question. So we have the closers row coming up. Join us. The screen is there open for everyone. Please be respectful. Allow me to do the play-by-play, and let's have fun, man. Let's have fun, and I've definitely enjoyed talking to my friends here on the chat. 3 hits, it's unacceptable. Jedi, come on, Yankees. Yes, indeed. Robert, absolutely. We need to get more than 3 hits. Absolutely. Don't forget, guys, later on, after this game is over, Chef Dan and company will come on to do the MMA play-by-play for UFC 266. I will be part of it, but I'm going to have dinner and take an hour off and have a conversation with my wife and have just stretch, walk around, and come back on the play-by-play as well. So once the stream is over, I'll come back on. Heel, what's going on, my man?
Just hearing your broadcast, and also trying to keep an eye on the Astros game at the same time, because I want to know who could we potentially face come from the playoffs.
Yeah, can you tell me if who's leading Red Sox? Tampa's got the number 1 wild card spot, right?
No, Tampa's gonna win the division.
No, but they have number 1 home field throughout the playoffs. That's still up for grabs. You got a series against Tampa coming up.
Yeah, we do. Sadly, yeah.
That if you win that series, you might get the home field if you ask me. So we go to the 8th inning. Here's Odor, Urshela back to the lineup with Garner. Here's the pitch. He's not called a strike. Wow. That was not a strike. Bad umpiring. Ooh. Wow, that's bad. He called that a strike. Oof. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. That should be 2-0. Wow. 1 ball, 1 strike. That changes the whole course of the at-bat. It should be 2-0. We lost you, Heel. What happened? He'll be back on. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Should be 2-1, but I digress. Hopefully Heel gets back up on. He's watching Oakland A's walked it off on the Houston Astros. I'm sorry to tell you that.
What was that?
Oakland A's walked it off on the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
And there's an injury. There's an injury at the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch here in Boston. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He swung at a ball. Achilles heel struck him out, swinging. And that was a ball in the dirt. This guy, the reliever, has not been pinpoint accuracy. He's been wild, and the Yankees are bailing this guy out. It looks like they lost their player for he's injured. Wow, the guy that scored the winning run got hurt, sliding into home and stepping at the plate. Here's Gio in a freak play there. Here's Gio. This ball is chopped foul. 0-1. So the Yankees are trying to come up with a home run. They're not putting really good at bats here. They're making a pitcher who hasn't really has pinpoint command beat them. You know, if they were smart and played in like they're capable of, they should have a couple guys on with walks and but they're a little impatient in my opinion. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Just missed. 1-1 strike. How do you see this pitcher? Are you seeing what I'm seeing, or am I being a little bit too? I don't know.
Luis Severino?
No. Hurkit Huka from Boston.
I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen that much from him.
And he threw a ball. But this game so far, he hasn't really thrown strikes. He's throwing a lot of balls out of the zone. The Yankees are chasing, and they had him on the ropes, and now and again he's still not throwing strikes, and the Yankees are bailing and swinging on discipline.
Yeah, that's always been the Achilles heel of the Yankees. It seems like all they do is try to go for home runs, and it seems like they just don't know how to hit doubles or singles. And sometimes that's all you need is to win ball games, is keep the train moving. But all they know is have to put the train in. I guess you say one at a time.
1-2 strikes to count. I'm seeing that replay in the Oakland game. He looks like he hurt his hamstring. There's a ball. 2 strikes. So they could have had runners on easily, 2 on with all the balls that this guy thrown. And the Red Sox don't want to go to their bullpen. You could see their bullpen it's been used last night, and they got another game tomorrow. So you have an opportunity. Yankees are failing the Red Sox, if you ask me. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he swung at ball 4. Another ball outside, up and away, and now he struck him out. So two quick outs. They're making this pitcher, but unbelievably giving them the Red Sox the length they need and getting away with this. They're becoming their own worst enemies.
Yeah, it is just frustrating, and because especially with the vibe it's first started out, you had Nestor Cortes really, like, regardless of the one run, like I said in the comments, he was just dealing, and then you kind of just had a feeling that ending was just gonna go the wrong way as soon as he went to the bullpen.
Here's Gardner. That wild pitch is the big difference here. Here's the pitch. In there for a ball. 1-0. So he hasn't thrown a strike here. He's been behind, but the bottom of the lineup has been impatient. It's like even before that, they had him on the ropes the inning before, and they bailed him out. They had, and Boston is not going to their relief to the bullpen because they're a little taxed. They don't want to get overtaxed. So
yeah.
And here comes the pitch. In there for a strike. That's the best pitch he's thrown since he came in relief. That one right there. And a splitter, and that was a good pitch. Really good pitch. His best pitch of the night. 1-1 strike. It ain't over. We still got more at bats here, but I don't like the approach so far. Here's 1-1 strike. And here comes Gardner. That's a bad call. That was not a strike. The umpire's having a terrible game also. So it changes the whole course of their bat there. Instead of being 2-1 strike, now it's 1-2 strike. That was a bad call. Terrible call. A Bruin jumps all over the umpire. The umpire been terrible. He called a strike that was a foot below the strike zone. Of course, it went the Yankees' way. But it got to be partial. That wasn't a strike, but they called it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Down low. 2 strikes to count. And the 2-2 pitch, here it comes. Count runs full, 3-2. So Gardner's putting a good at bat here. Judge is the on-deck batter. Gardner's trying to get on, bring up Judge. Three balls and two strikes. If you see Judge on deck, you see the bat boy. Looks like Wade Boggs got a job with the Red Sox as a bat boy. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he walked him. There you go. This is what they needed to do. Thank God we got a professional hitter there that actually knows about taking pitches and knows how to work a count. So he's on with, but it's 2 outs. You know, you had a chance to get a good inning, and the impatientness of the Yankees. So here's Judge in a huge spot.
This is what you had to do if you're Gardner. You had to somehow find a way to get Judge up because now a home run gives the Yankees the lead, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So is this a pitching change or is this a meeting? I didn't see who came out of the dugout. I looked over just to scoreboard watch.
Well, if I'm the Red Sox, you got to tell yourself, you know what? This is where you put all your chips in to make the postseason. You got to say, you know, just like I said, all chips in and bring in Matt Barnes.
And he pitched yesterday. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be available tonight. And now you got a lefty warming up, but just in case Rizzo gets on somehow. And here's Judge. He's going to go against this inconsistent pitcher who hasn't thrown a strike. And the Judge is going to sit on something here. It's going to be really interesting here. This is a big opportunity here for the Yankees. They run on first one, and here's the pitch. A ball. He's not throwing strikes. He is not throwing strikes. This is the thing that irates me with the other hitters ahead. They have an opportunity here, but all could be erased here with Judge. Needs to concentrate, see something good here. 1 ball, no strikes. The catcher setting outside, and here's the pitch. Ooh, good pitch there, but a good take by Judge because he hasn't thrown a strike, so you want to make sure this guy could throw a strike here. So good take here. I cannot be saying in the other innings you need to hold, and then get upset that Judge didn't swing here. Good take. 1 ball, 1 strike. They're going to set up again. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The runner goes. Gardner. He stole it. Whoa, baby. Big opportunity there because if he gets gunned out, you take the opportunity, the bat out of Judge's hand. So he's in scoring position now with 2 outs. Huge. And the pitcher didn't pay attention from him. So easy stolen base there by Brett the Hitman Gardner.
You gotta give credit to some degree to the Yankees for being, you know, I guess you say ballsy, but now if you're Judge, you just gotta put a ball in the gap. Just kidding.
Anything in the monster. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss, sweeping slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pretty good pitch there. Got to give credit where credit's due. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a really nice slider there. The drama builds. A lot of implementation, a lot on the line here with every pitch, every at bat. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And here comes the pitch. Outside. Count runs full. 3-2. So a big 3-2 pitch here. More drama, more escalation here. Good take. Sweeping breaking ball way outside and low. So here's the 3-2 pitch. Big part of the game here. Here it comes. He walks him.
Nice. Now that brings Rizzo up.
First and second with Anthony Rizzo. Here comes Cora to make the pitching change. And Brennan. So Yankees, this is what's going to propel them into the postseason or how far they will go if they make the postseason. These big 2-out situation against teams' fresh relievers. They got to come disciplined at bats. Here comes Hernandez coming in, the lefty. Boone is going to stay with Rizzo. Rizzo Very good hitter against lefty as well. He'll choke up the bat. He's got a scouting report. And it says here, but since we're using two of our best hitters this inning, that means this inning, then this is the inning because next inning we won't have Judge or Rizzo. That's a good point there. Remember the 3-batter minimum. Although if he gets out of this inning, they could switch the pitcher into the 9th. It's good. This is a huge at bat all around for the Red Sox, for the Yankees, for the wild card standing, everything here. Everything. This is a point. What do you think on that, Hill?
This is very smart for the Red Sox to go to lefty-lefty matchup. But if you're the Yankees, you also can't be afraid to look at your bench and see if you got anyone that can hit righties a little. Lefty. Sorry, a little bit better. But at the same time, going Rizzo, it's a bit risky. I mean, don't they have Voit available?
Voit is available, but I like my chances with Rizzo because it's defensively, and you have to. I understand what you mean there, but
you gotta admit though, this is a crucial decision of the game, and you probably have to debatably go with Voit, and I wouldn't blame Boone if he did, but
right. I agree with you there. You can't go wrong with that if you have Voit coming in pinching for Rizzo. I wouldn't be upset with it, although Voit tends to strike out more than Rizzo, even if it's a lefty-righty matchup. So either way, I'm okay either way. I can't be too partial because I really like Anthony Rizzo a lot more than Voit. I really like him, and I'm a big fan of him. But if Rizzo gets pinch hit by Voit, I'm not good. I can't be a hypocrite and be like, "Oh, that was a terrible move." In baseball, it makes sense. And Hernandez numbers in 46 games, a 2-2 record, a 2.97 ERA, 39 innings, 30 walks. Remember that one? 30 walks to 53 strikeouts. He given up 4 home runs. Command issues. So Rizzo is a very good 2-strike hitter. Again, you got to make sure he throws strikes. And Rizzo against lefty, he bats .326. That's why he's there, Hill, with 6 home runs. Compared to righties, he bats .260. So there's a big discrepancy. He hits left-handers really well. So that's the reason why probably they're keeping him in there.
Yeah, it's a good decision either way. But again, like you said, and like plenty others are thinking, this is the most crucial at bat probably the whole entire game. This is probably going to decide the game.
Here's the pitch. He's no ball, throws a ball. So he's again coming out of the bullpen. Red Sox pitchers can't locate the strike zone. This is the Yankees got to keep an eye. Guys have good at bats here. So 1 ball, no strikes to count. Everyone's on top of their dugouts here. Big at pat. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Down 2 balls and no strike. He has not thrown a strike. And also you leave Rizzo, who has a better eye at the plate, that could walk a walk. Voit gets a little trigger happy to want to hit the home run and be exciting, and he tends to fish a little. So 2-0 count right now to Rizzo. Very good hitter at the plate. So 2-0 count. The drama builds. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now Rizzo swung at ball 3. You me? I've been screaming. You have to take a strike, even 2 strikes. I'm a little disappointed with Rizzo swinging at that pitch there. That was high, and that was a ball. That was not a strike, so it should have been 3-0. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch. 3-0. So he should have been on first base with the bases loaded, with Stanton coming up. But it's a 3-1 count right now. Again, you're throwing the signs to you're going to take a pitch because you have not thrown a swing. You have not thrown a strike. Don't swing. Maria says, come on, Yankees. Robert Parr, don't swing. I'm with you. I'm giving the signs here, the Jedi signs, not to swing, because you can hit with 2 strikes. 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch. He won't hit him. It hit him. So the bases are loaded. The guys do not have any control from the bullpen. They stink. So the bases are loaded. And just think about it. If Odor was patient or Shella, this game would be different right now. The inning would be totally different. Here comes Cora off the bench with Carlos Stanton. The pitcher has no control, and Stanton has to play a disciplined at bat here. And Brandon, your statement is on the money. You cannot bail him out. The pitcher has control issues. Tracy, salute Tracy. Right now, 2-1 Red Sox Bottom of the 8th inning, bases loaded with 2 outs. Big crucial part. Stanton up at bat. Bases loaded for you, Maria. Giancarlo Stanton is there. So we're bringing you up to spare. Bases loaded. The Red Sox pitchers cannot throw strikes. They're walking. They're throwing balls all over the place. But the Yankees hitters have been a little bit impatient, helping out the Boston relievers, swinging at balls. But right now, bases loaded, 2 outs with Giancarlo Stanton. Big part of the game here. So Maria wants a Stanton grand slam. They got the right guy at the plate who's got power. So we ready to go. Here's the pitch. This ball is up in the air. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Grand slam salami, baby. Yeah. Giancarlo, no si posso palo. A Stantonian blast. The Yankees take the lead. Yes, indeed. Woo! 452-foot shot. Oh, baby. Yeah. You got to love it. Woo! Yeah. Oh, baby.
And that's the thing with Stanton. He delivers, and when he delivers big.
The Yankees take a 5-2 lead here in the top of the 8th inning. Stantonian blast. Woo. Yes, indeed. Here's Gallo. Woo! Yes, indeed, Tracy. Here's a pitch high. So he wanted to get ahead of the count, and Stanton was locked in, baby. He was locked in. He knew what was coming, and kaboom. Just like that, Yankees take a 3-run lead. Woo! That was a good one. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. In there for a strike. And yes, indeed, Tracy, you're right on time. You brought your luck with us. Woo, that was surreal. Wow. This team is into it. This team is smelling that tie and foul bats. Woo. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gallo. What a game so far. Now we have to close it out. And Brandon says, Tracy, you're the good luck charm for tonight for the telecast. You've been here and been winning on a winning streak. So Tracy, you have been awarded the Bronx Sports Jedi good luck charm. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here it comes. Although we could share that honors with Maria because Maria is a staple here. So both of you ladies are our good luck charms. So Stanton, this man is locked in, baby. This man is locked in. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gallo gets the golden sombrero. What else is new? So the Yankees take the lead here. They come up with 4 huge runs on 2 hits and a grand salami, baby. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Yankees up 5-2. Yes, indeed. Woo! Yes, woo!
Now, let's not celebrate too early because 5-2. I mean, that was an exciting inning, but again, like I just said in the comment section not too long ago, in the great words of Yogi Berra, it's not over till it's over. So,
absolutely.
And in baseball, sometimes 3 runs, it can be tied up in 1 second.
Oh, trust absolutely.
Me. I mean, you just saw there with the Yankees too. The Red Sox had it going, and just like that, boom, it's over.
Absolutely.
Now all the pressure's on the Red Sox.
And for the Red Sox, they got the number 2, 3, and 4 hitters. They're going to have Redford, Devers, Bogarts, and Martinez. So they're going to try to get to answer back here, this Yankee blast, this 3-run, this grand slam, this 4 runs there. They were down by 3, but they're going to have their horses up. Here, this is the opportunity. This is, like we said earlier, to the boxing analogy, this is a heavyweight fight. The first few innings, they were just sparring, dancing. We were playing each other with the jab. The Red Sox threw the first right hook. Yankees took it on their chin with the Plawecki home run. The Yankees answered back 2-1, and so forth. Now the Yankees have given them a knockdown. Now we're going to see if the Red Sox responds to the knockdown. in a heavyweight fight type of ordeal in a scenario. So now we're going to see. Now this is the opportunity. Do the Red Sox get back on the canvas and get back from the knockdown, or do they just call it over? Absolutely. Hector, salute. We'll salute Hector. And he's pumped up. Let's go. Yes, indeed. Salute. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Thank you for being in the chat. Salute to you guys. Hector from the Love of the Game podcast. I just lost a little bit of my voice. And this is the second of triple header for me. Triple duties. As soon as this game comes to a conclusion, the UFC 266 watch along comes on with Austin and Chef Dan. I'm going to take a break and come back for around the 9:30 when the card starts. They'll be doing the prelims and so forth as soon as the game is over. So everything is going according to fruition. If we be done by 8 o'clock, they could come on the different stream, on the same channel, different stream, and a triple header tonight for us. So we had the football program earlier. Now we have the baseball watch along and then the MMA to stop off the lights. So the Bronze Sports Jedi Network is getting a triple header and busy. Yes, we got this, Tracy. We got to love it. And of course, Brandon saluting to the Project Nerd. He says, let's go. Yes, indeed. Everyone in the chat saluting. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Stanton. So now Severino coming in here for a second inning here. So this is a good strategy here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Severino. I am pumped. I'm feeling the coffee, the adrenaline rolling through me. I'm feeling baby. I could run laps now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What a game so far, but it's not over. So here's the 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here it comes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Redford. Tracy, the fight already happened. So we have Wade at short. Urshela goes to third. The fight with Anthony Joshua finished, Tracy. I don't know if you want me to spoil it or if you got it recorded. Swing and a miss. Here comes the whistle. What a joke. Severino coming out of the bullpen for the Yankees here. The fight was at 5 o'clock for the Joshua. So they're showing the replay of the grand salami. Tyler Wade is at short. Urshela moves to third. Ooh, hit in the back. Ooh, hit by pitch.
Okay.
That's not what you want to do if you're Severino. Devers got plunked right in the back. So hit by pitch. It got away from him. You don't want to put base runners on. So good nervous time there, Heel.
Yeah.
I know you have no skin in the game, but I appreciate he got hit right in the back to the butt area, the gluteus maximus area. So he no foul, no harm. It just got away from him. Just stings a little. So runner on first with 1 out. And here comes Sam the Bulldogs. You don't want to put base runners on with this heart of the lineup because they're really good. So you know this guy has 23 home runs, a 300 hitter. This is what and a 79 RBI. So this is a dangerous hitter here. But Severino is still here. He's been really pinpoint, good accuracy coming out of bullpen. He's giving a big pick me up here. So here we go. And here's the pitch. Just missed inside. Hopefully he don't lose control. You know, if I'm the Yankees, I'm warming. There it is. Chad Green. Yeah, the fight already happened, Tracy. It was at 5 o'clock. Yes. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Just missed 2-0. So, okay, now our euphoria drops a little bit because now it's a little bit 2-0 with a runner on with 1 out. So we want to make sure that all that joy and happiness, we got to calm down and pump the brakes, like you said. So 2-0 count. And here comes the pitch. Popped up. High fly ball. Gallo. Back. And makes the catch. And he throws in. So I thought it was going to hit off that stupid monster, but it didn't. So Devers retrieves back to first. So 2 outs now. So Devers took a chance going all the way around second. Thought it might have hit the wall there. So 2 outs now. So 2 outs. So big. That was a big out there, in my opinion. It brings up JD Martinez here. Martinez. 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Ooh, just missed. He's been calling that a strike all game, and he called that a ball. For 3. Tracy, do you want to know who won that fight? I know the result. 1-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Severino, 35 pitches. So if he could come for the Yankees and give this kind of relief, oof. No, it's only the 8th inning, Brennan. We got 1 more inning of this to go. 1 more agita. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The throw to first. Devers gets back in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Sanchez, this is the difference between him and Kyle Higashioka. And look at that. Oh, just got back with plenty of time. But Devers belly flopped his belly back to first base there. He'll be belly flopping soon when the season is over, when they miss the postseason. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yeah. So the Yankees, no runs, no hits, leave 1 on base, and we go to the 9th inning. They're up 3, baby. Hello, Bruce. My dog is here. My good boy. Good luck charm. We go to the 9th inning. In the 9th inning for the New York Yankees, we got Torres, Sanchez, Odor, although Wade, because he substituted for Odor. So we go to the 9th. Now, could the Yankees completely break the spirit and add more runs? We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Let's go, Sevy. This is the 4th inning in years, and only going to get better. Absolutely, Brennan. He's only going to get better. Add another element to the New York Yankees. I am hoping that Domingo Germán comes out of the bullpen and gives you the same effort or the same contribution that Severino gives us. Ooh, baby. Then you got something cooking here. Woo. As the Minnesota game and Toronto game is about to start, but they're having a ceremony commending, I guess, either the 91 World Series champion or the 87. I'm not sure which one of the two, but Minnesota Twins are honoring one of their 2 championships. And I guess they're doing their Minnesota Hall of Fame honor, if I'm not mistaken. I see the plaque there. So that game is not on the way yet by the Twins and the Blue Jays. So I'm pretty sure the Blue Jays are scoreboard watching as well and seeing that Giancarlo Stanton grand slam. They must have been like, nuts. So Brett, Heel, you're quiet. Talk to me.
Well, I'm just letting you do play-by-play.
I appreciate it.
And I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, if you get done with this inning, do you let Severino go in the 9th, or do you bring in Chapman? Now, I think you bring in Chapman, because if you can't trust your closer in games like this, then what makes you think you have confidence in him going to the playoffs?
And it's a 3-run lead. Yeah, I agree. It's a 3-run lead. You got your closer. Yeah. You're on the road. Yeah, like you said, if you can't trust him here, and you want to know now, because if there's an issue, then you know what you got to make maneuvers. Because especially if you're getting Monday, you're getting Loizica, possibly after Monday back in the Toronto series, and it's going forward. So we go to the top of the 9th. Here's Gleyber. Gleyber takes a strike. Call strike. A new pitcher in for the Red Sox. Gleyber coming in. Ryan Reisner. 7 games, a record of 1-1, 3 ERA. Only 6 innings, small sample size, 2 walks, 2 strikes. He's given up 2 home runs. Gleyber has a 10-game hitting streak on the line here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly. Torres 0 for 3, ground 2 strikeouts and grounded into a double play. So here's the pitch. Ground ball back to the pitcher. He fields, gobbles, throws in time for 1 out. So if they don't Yankees, that 10-game hitting streak is going down for Glaber. Although I think he'll trade that in for a Yankee victory tonight. Here comes Sanchez. So Stanton, from last year's playoffs to this season, gonna have to you gotta win your Yankee fans over. Here's a pitch, down away. Hey, CT. Good morning, good Sunday morning down in Australia. 9:30 in the morning. Salute to my guy. Streets are buzzing. I was graciously on his program yesterday. He welcomed me on there. I appreciate it. Guys, Nick, content creator, one of our fellow content creators, grounded to third, 5-3. We were on his program last night. Always a pleasure to be on your program. And also Nick's Real Talk also was in the house, and that's the program that I'm co-host with. And if you guys love the Knicks, check his program out. Streets are buzzing. Definitely need to go there and show the love, hit the like, subscribe, and he's really good content creator. Appreciate him. And here's Tyler Wade. Tyler Wade's getting his first at bat. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. In there for a call strike. Tyler Wade in there for roof, net, or door. I appreciate that. Double duties, triple duties tonight. Part of the second of the triple header here on the network. Here's a pitch down away. 1 ball, 1 strike. As soon as the game is over, Chef Dan and Austin will do the MMA watch along. UFC 266. We got Nate Diaz versus Robbie Lawler. You got Brian Ortega on the card. It's going to be really, really good card. Valentina Shevchenko on their woman fight. It's going to be a loaded card, up and down. It's going to be really good. We're going to have the watch along. They're going to do telling you every details of it. And here's the main card there on the bottom. That's coming up right after the third out here. We'll take a quick break in the broadcast, and I got to get some dinner and spend time, walk around a little bit, get some exercise in, and then get back on it. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. So the inning is over. We go to the 9th inning. Yeah. Oh, wait. I didn't want to put that there. I don't know if Tracy wanted. I don't know if Tracy wanted to know the result. I saw that. Put it there. I saw that. I was crazy. Did you watch that CT, that fight with Joshua? You. Hopefully your internet is back in. Let me see, my friend. And CT, if you want to jump for the last three outs too, or just to chop up a bit, you're more than welcome. So what you think, Heel? You think it's gonna go quiet, or you think the Red Sox are gonna throw a pulse here?
You never know with the game of baseball. I mean, the Yankees could get just an easy 3 outs, or probably no, it could be a 3-run blast next, extra innings. The easy answer would be that the pin Chapman drive don't. Last time I remember.
Well, for the Yankees coming up, right? You got Schwarber, Dahlback, and Polanyi. So you got one lefty and 2 righties.
And plus, this Red Sox lineup is no joke.
Yeah, they are. But they got the bottom of the lineup though. Even if Boston somehow, some miracle go back to back, you're still up by 1. Yeah, it's Schwarber, Dahlbeck, and Pilecki. Yeah, Tracy, I hate to spoil that one. Yeah, I saw that came through the wire for when I was
Mhm.
on the air. I forgot to put it on my tablet to keep an eye on it. I was so immersed with the Yankees, and I really wanted to see that. So that takes away the Wilder
Sorry.
Tyson Fury Grand Prix there. Go ahead, Heel. I think you're frozen, Heel. You okay? Michael, I'm surprised Michael didn't come on. Michael, I'm surprised you were on here with us. And Aroldis Chapman comes. Heel, you're there with us, buddy? Are you frozen or can we hear you? Here's Chapman. The Yankee score is 5-2.
Yeah.
All right, I hear you now.
Um. Honestly,
Ooh,
I think if you bring in your StreamYard.
Yeah, it's the StreamYard app, guaranteed.
It's
Because
acting great.
yeah. And the pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The count is even. Yankees 5-2. They're trying to hold this out and tie the Red Sox in the wild card for the first lead.
Yeah.
Ground ball to Chapman. Chapman catches field, fires in time for the first out. 1 away here. Schwarber doesn't run well, so you score that 2-3. So good pouncing there by Sanchez for the first out. So Red Sox down to 2 outs now. Nice play by Sanchez, pounce, and didn't rush it. Nice throw, got him with plenty of time. Tracy, good night. You're bailing. You're confident we got the win. So Tracy, thank you. Good night. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night, Sunday night, baseball at 7 o'clock. The Yankees will have there. I see you. I see you had technical difficulties. Here's the pitch for a ball. 1-0. Tracy, he had a technical. He lost by unanimous decision too. So I got to see that fight because I like you said, I don't believe it either. I got to see what happened there, Tracy. 1-0 count. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching that fight. Probably tomorrow morning or in the midday. Here's the pitch. This ball is popped up, and this ball is going out deep to right, and it's a home run. So Dahlbeck hits a home run here. It's a solo shot. 5-3 now. So it's giving the Red Sox a little bit of hope here. 5-3. He hung a slider up high. He just hung it. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun in my city. You got on the Fast Food and Fury ride. Good job. Lamario, did you have the donut? The Donut King donut? I hope you did in Universal Studios. Here's Pilecki. Did it hit him? Oh my God, Chapman hit him. So he puts a runner on. This is what. Come on, Chapman, don't mess this game up. Don't mess this vibe up. Phil Nevin looked at him like he was like, "You got to be kidding me." I didn't like that look from Phil Nevin. That's the last thing he wants. So tomorrow's going to be interesting. You got 2 hit batsmen for the Red Sox. I know that was something that wasn't intentional, but Devers got hit in the rear end, and now if Pilecki can't run and they had a pinch run for him, which they should do, by the way. And Brandon is calling for a home run to tie this game here. So he's smelling all extra innings. I hope not, because I definitely want the game to be over. We got a triple header going on here. Now Chapman comes now. The both coaches come out to talk to Chapman. Poecki's coming out. Although you have to pinch run Poecki. I'm sorry, you have to pinch run Poecki because you can't one out. You got to have speed on the bases. You're down. Oh, but they're actually going to go with Christian Velasquez. So why not put a fast runner here, a pitcher to run the bases? Odd move. Here's Chad Green warming up for the Yankees. Chad Green pitched last night, so it's interesting to see they're going to go for that. Here's a blasphemy there, seeing soccer being played on Yankee Stadium, messing up the field. They should already have NY. The football soccer team should have their own stadium, and they shouldn't be messing up the field in Yankee Stadium. That's just my opinion. Oh, he's not calling. I'm just saying, consider what the score home run was tied, right? Yes. Okay. And here's Christian Velasquez, the pinch runner. So you got a slower runner here. But the Iglesias only has 9 home runs here. So you got to be careful. And here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. 96 miles per hour fastball. In for a strike, 0-1. Iglesias is 1 for 3. He has 9 home runs, 48 RBIs. Jose Iglesias, not related to Julio or Enrique. And here's the 0-1 pitch. They're going for double play depth. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Good block by Sanchez. 0-2 the count. So Kike Hernandez is dangerous, and he's next. The bullpen for the Boston Red Sox starts cooking here. 0-2 count. Yankees trying to play a double play. They're trying to get a ground ball. 0-2 count. Chappie. The Cuban missile. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two away here. But you got the dangerous Kike Hernandez followed by Hunter Renfroe. So not there yet, guys. Not there yet. It's still one more tough batter to get. There it is. Yes, indeed. Good one. So Kike Hernandez has 18 home runs here. So you got to be careful with the fastball. He's going to sit on a fastball, but you can't handle the breaking ball. So you're in a conundrum here. He's 0 for 4 tonight. Here's the pitch. Foul, straight back. So he went fastball to fastball. He was ready for it. He fouled it straight back. He's ahead of the count. 0-1. So if you got fingernails, you're biting them. I know you guys out there in the stream are biting your fingernails. 0-1 count here with Chappie. Chappie is feeling it. Brennan thinks he's feeling it. Let's go. Yes, let's go. And here's the 0-1 pitch. And here it comes. Ooh, where was that? He's been calling that all night. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow, inconsistency from the umpire. But 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bottom of the 9th inning. This is game 2 of the 3-game set here in the 9th. The game is on the line here. Tying run at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The drama builds. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Quickly. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nice pitch there by Chapman. Nice slider, a splitter. That was a splitter. So that was a good splitter, but you got to make sure Sanchez blocks it. Would you go with a splitter in the dirt here? See if Kike is a little anxious to swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yankees up 5-3. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball, foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yankees knocking on the doorstep of tying the first wild card in standings with the Red Sox with a win tonight. They're 1 strike away of tying and keeping that 2-game lead for the moment over Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays right now. They got a 2-game lead. They want to win tonight to keep that at best there, at worst, and it's up to the other teams to win. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and here it comes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. The drama continues to build. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A couple games on the way. Tampa's up 3-1 against the Marlins. Here in Boston, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Chapman is not making it easy here. They'll release Christian Vasquez at first, although it's not a fleet foot. He doesn't run that fast, doesn't run that hard. 3-2 count. The Red Sox fans are hopeful. 3-2. The Yankee fans, just like Robert Parr's emoji, we're holding our breaths here. 3-2 count. Aroldis Chapman, the Cuban Missile. And here comes the pitch. Ground ball to Gio. Gio fields, fires, in time. Yankees win. Yankees win. Yes, indeed. Woo! What a game. What a game. I'm almost losing my voice here. Yankees win 5-3, but the best of all, they tied the Red Sox for the first wild card. We're all even here. A deadlock tied at 88 and 67. Good job for the New York Yankees. Good game, absolutely. Now 2.5 games ahead of the Mariners and the Blue Jays. We'll find out tonight where they go by tomorrow night at 7 o'clock when the Yankees take the field. They're going to try to bring out the brooms and sweep the Boston Red Sox into next year. And we might be seeing this team again next week, next October 3rd. We might be seeing the Red Sox again in either Yankee Stadium or here in Fenway. But the Yankees, we still got 1 more game to go. We can't start celebrating yet, but it was a good victory, good team victory for the New York Yankees here tonight. They were sleepwalking. Maria's Cafe got him going. Maria gave the Yankees that coffee. And boom, and Tracy with the good luck charm came in, and the Yankees, the rest is history. You ladies, you bought it. You bought the good luck. You bought the coffee. You bought the good vibes, and the Yankees pulled this victory here on the Broad Sports Jedi Network, the second of the 3 leg of programming that we have. Don't forget, in about maybe an hour or maybe in 50, depending where the guys are, where they're at, they probably come on at 8 o'clock for the prelims. They'll be right back on, so they're going to do the MMA play-by-play. I'm going to have dinner and walk around and get exercise in there. I appreciate it. This is the second program. It was a good victory. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Thank you, CT. Maria, yep, that was a good win. Let's keep it going. 4-game winning streak for the New York Yankees here. 5-game winning streak for the New York Yankees here. And we got to love it. And let's keep it going. If we could somehow get out of Fenway with the lead of the wild card, up 3 games on the second wild card going into Toronto, I love our chances. So we shall see. Let's keep the good positive vibe. I want to thank everyone again. I'm gonna cut a little bit early because of course we got triple header coming out. The guys will be coming on really soon. Thank you guys so much, man. What a fun game. I appreciate it. Hey, before we leave, anyone leaves the YouTube, please hit that thumbs up, man. It's totally free. Hit the thumbs up, hit the like, or if you dislike it, that's fine. Hit it too. That's no problem. I have no constructive criticism. I'll try to do better. But give me your opinion, your feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Join me here. Thank you for subscribing. If you don't subscribe to my program, subscribe. This is how we do it. We have fun. The guys in the chat, the guys on that comes on, we have fun. And it was phenomenal, especially when the Yankees win. Even when the Yankees lose, we still have a good time. So thank you guys all. I'm going to sign off. go have some dinner and so forth. We'll see you soon, and we'll be back
We
tomorrow.
would be honored if you would join us.
You the power of the Yankees.
You don't know the power of the dark side.